like bacon, I like ham, oink. I like sausage and even spam, oink. A nice rolled roast or a chop on to fry, oink. A big bag of pigs.
Hello, we'll just get started. Apparently the intro was muted. Good morning, everybody. I did not configure. Oh! No! Now the stream is playing. Okay, so then it was unmuted eventually. Oh! OBS. I didn't anticipate that. I clicked on, I think it was, I clicked on output only and not monitor, so my oinky intro didn't play. But good morning, everybody. Big ups, guy with two names. Big ups, Oaktails. Big ups, Extra Galactic Goral. Big ups, Visible Dimwit. Big ups, guy with two names again. Big ups, guy with two names again. Big ups, Visible Dimwit. Big ups, Oaktails. Big ups, guy with two names again. Big ups, Taken L's. Big ups, Big ups, guy with two names again. And big ups, Meth Bear says Romance Jenna. We'll get into that. I'm curious to what he's going to do in Mass Effect, but it's not time for that yet. We're going to start with a Snort Burnell clip. Not much has happened since I last streamed on Thursday, but we do have this brilliant Snort Burnell clip. It's a longer one because it has a lot to do with SF, but the point I want to focus on is the very beginning. We get a very good segment here. So we're going to play the iconic Snort Burnell intro. Here we go.
This is how to play the game!
And no, we're not skipping the Snort Burnell intro. I never do. They're my favorite. This is one of my favorite edited things in all of the DSP Vortex is this. I watch it every time. This and all of the endings Snort Burnell uses. Just brilliant. Iconic.
What the fuck?
Holy shit! That is an epic fucking intro, dude. And I have to warn everyone.
Warning. What you may see right now is going to be absolutely disgusting.
Sound good?
Sounds good to me.
Some things went up. For
Segment.
example,
Here we go.
actual support of daily streams when it came to things like tips and the like actually has been pretty darn good. But what I saw over the course of the month is the support of the channel itself through YouTube. Super chats, memberships, gifted memberships actually went down a lot. So because of that, compared to last month, it's looking like, even though it was definitely a great month with good stuff, good progress. I mean, I shocked myself with how well I did in Street Fighter 6.
Shocked! Completely shocking, guys.
And that's no one's fault. And there's no blame here. I'm not upset. Still a good month overall. But today is the final day of June. And what I would ask is that if you have been someone who's been watching this content over the course of this month and you've enjoyed my rallying and my efforts to actually get good at a fighting game again, and you've enjoyed the Street Fighter 6 gameplay and you'd like to see that continue, you like the coverage that I did of the RPGs because you asked for it. If you
coverage. All right, I'm going to pause it already. Coverage. I hate when he says coverage. He acts like he has any sense of like taste making or like journalistic integrity. Coverage is just him playing a game trying not to fall asleep. Like, I'm gonna cover this game. Dude, people are already done with Tears of the Kingdom. People are already done with Final Fantasy. People are already done with Diablo. No one fucking cares.
If you could.
There was nothing I could do.
Supporting the channel in some way today. There's so many ways you can do it. Liking the streams for engagement, leaving comments on videos.
Well, yeah, guy with two names. Right? That's the point. He wants the arrow. He wants the arrow on everything to always be pointing up. Always be pointing up. Like, but he doesn't realize that like he has literally a certain number of dollars that people besides Ryan / Jinx / OIC / Brianna Lawson. He has a limited number of dollars that his tippers can tap into. There's a hard limit, and he doesn't understand. So, like, he wants it evenly distributed, but the thing is, he says tips help me most of all, so they tip him. Dude, you got on the low YouTube super chat and membership numbers because you told people to tip. It's that simple. Also, by the way, his super chat numbers are not that low. King Jad did a great video breaking down why his super chat numbers are not as low as he says. He's just using manipulation tactics. That's all this is.
Super sticker, a membership, a gifted membership. All of that helps this channel, all right? The thing is, tips have been great. I have zero complaints about that. My question is, you know,
Yeah,
you need to
visible
get a little
dimwit.
bit of a rounding of everything
That is
else,
my
because
main
it has
critique
been
of
a big
Phil
sharp
is that
dip in the support
he
community of
juggles too
YouTube
much
community.
content.
And I'm like,
He
oh, man, when I get paid in July, now here we go.
if
July's
he
gonna be down, it's like that sucks.
didn't
So,
talk for
anything is
3
appreciated.
extra hours
Thank
a
you in
day
advance to
between like
anyone
the
who
daily
supports the
rap
channel
and
in
his
any way.
breaks
Today's
and
the last
podcasts and
day
stuff,
to support
he could
via
have
YouTube
been done
Music,
with
you know
Tears
what
of the
I'm
Kingdom in like 2
Tomorrow
weeks
we hit the reset
if he
button
just
for a brand new
blitzed
month.
through it.
Phil is doing e-begging and monstrously trying to milk his fans for every dollar possible.
I did get some bourbon whiskey. I have not had bourbon whiskey
yes.
in years. I can't remember the last time I had whiskey of any kind.
Recovery
I bought a
side
bottle of
Phil.
bourbon whiskey, which
Here
I will
we
be
go.
taking shots of during Sunday's
I love this.
digital summit
This
party,
light makes my teeth
dependent
look
and
yellow.
correlating to large contributions.
I
Much
gotta
like
get to
I've
the
done
dentist.
last few, where if someone tips a big amount, I'll take a shot, and by keeping it
Take
big
a
amounts,
shot.
I will limit myself from getting crazy drunk and sloshed on the show. So there you go. In addition to
Unironically-
that, my wife and I actually got a bunch.
Unironically, him getting drunk would be like amazing for him. I think is what he doesn't. There we go. My light looks better now. It's blinding, but it looks better. Here, let's change. I'm gonna fiddle with my light for a minute. Ooh, you know what? I'll go to neutral. Neutral color temperature is good.
Of extra ingredients and things because during the digital
Big
summer
ups, Lord
party, she's
Thunder.
going to be making several different recipes. In fact, not only
Big
three,
ups,
but
Winter
4
Strife.
different things. 3 are food and 1 is a special drink that I'll be having over the course of the day during the marathon. So that's gonna
Someone
be awesome.
did
We'll
the
get
math on
extra
Twitter
stuff on top of the normal stuff that
where
we usually
if he, or no, I
By
think
the
it was
way,
in the, I think it
what's
was
funny is
Mooney Red
someone
in the
in the
Detractor
chat
Beam Discord.
had
It was
said,
something
"You
like
played 10 matches
he
without
would
rating,
free
I
up
would tip you
20
$50."
something extra
I
hours
just
per
played
week
10
if he
matches
didn't do the
without rating
podcast.
on a 10-win streak.
Think about how many games he could have completed with that time.
What a horrible e-beggar.
20 something extra hours. Well, no, I think it's probably 12, right? Because he pre-streams. Yeah, it's got to be 12 because he pre-streams between 90 minutes and 2 hours every day.
I have no dash cancels. I have meter
This
burn.
is
Man,
for you,
I
Lord
tried first
Thunder.
combo, I have no dash cancel. I couldn't do anything.
Apparently, we got some more MK salt last night. I didn't really do much DSP stuff last night. I prepped for this, and then I played Dave
Twice
the
I got wall
Diver,
bounce,
and then
I
my
just
lady
did
and I
neutral
went to
medium
bed.
punch, and the game twice
So.
gave me overhead. So I can't get
Dave the
a corner
Diver's
bounce
so
combo, it doesn't give me
fucking...
the right
I want to
punch,
play
twice
Dave the
gave me-
Diver right now. I thought about
Oh my
canceling this
God.
stream in the interest of playing Dave the
No,
Diver, but I
it's
said
over.
I would do this stream,
Wow.
so I'm doing
I blew
it.
so bad.
But I fucking love Dave the Diver. It's magnificent.
I didn't even have enough life to block the fireball. I blew it so bad, man. I made a million mistakes. A million mistakes right there. Ugh.
Zero effort. Very nice.
Yeah, Lord Thunder, I think it's 12.
Wow, he
I think
gets
it's
to
12.
recover.
It's
Now I
like
have no
it's
drive to
12
go back. Game's
something.
over. Game's already over.
I mean, we
Oh,
have
one
the
attack.
streams. We could run the actual minutes on an average week. The data's there. Yeah, last night was great. Like I said, I gathered a couple things together for this.
That's remarkable.
Played Dave
It
the
really is. Like, every time
Diver.
you got one hit in the
We
game,
ate
you took,
burritos, and then we went to
65% of my
bed.
life away.
It's what you do in your 30s. You don't do much on a Friday night in your 30s. Tonight's gonna be even quieter.
All off of one dash cancel.
We'll probably just like watch Star
Example,
Trek
he's off
or
chart.
something.
Tried for level 3 there, didn't get it.
How am I diamond? Why would I be diamond? This doesn't even make sense.
Why is my Ryu diamond? What?
I was watching Detractorism, or AKA Detractor
Why is
Dave,
my Ryu diamond?
last
I'm
night.
5-5.
So
This game
I
makes no
lied.
sense.
I did have
Oh,
Detractorism
fuck my
on in the
ass.
background while I was doing stuff, but he was saying something pretty interesting. He was saying that it's kind of in
Oh, my Sonic
DSP's
Boom.
best
I
interest
can't even parry
not
them.
to succeed
I can't even parry
in
them.
matches that would promote him, because he's gonna hit his plateau. Like, he's gonna hit his peak. It's only a matter of time.
Thanks for my diamond ranking there, Capcom. That's a really great ranking system. I have no idea how to play the character, and you gave me diamond, and I'm supposed to learn how to play the character this way somehow.
Yeah, try me, Vivi.
Yeah, so about nine-ish, yeah. So 540 minutes a week. Thank you, Lord Thunder. That's why you are a research style person.
Yeah, this is
But
really
yeah,
bad.
Detractor
This is
Dave
gonna
was
screw me
saying
over.
how
Now
it's
totally gonna screw me over.
it's kind of in his best
Now I'm
interest to
singing
like
platinum rank. I'm gonna be playing against everyone who's
if
playing
he's
about Ryu. I'm just
gonna
doing basics, like,
stream it, he should like lose some matches. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that.
I had opportunity to win, but I dropped all my combos. I don't have the practice to be playing at this level. I had her from mid-stream.
Well, yeah, exactly, Lord Thunder. I think he should be doing fan lobbies. Unironically, he should be doing fan lobbies. Like, he could probably absolutely spank Jade. Like, if he could get, like, Jade and Derek in a lobby. That would actually be pretty fun.
Wow, she recovered in the air faster than my anti-air level.
Imagine if Jade is like a Street Fighter Chad, though. Imagine. It's possible. It's quite possible that Jade is some kind of Street Fighter Chad or some kind of virtuoso. We don't know.
Literally all me just trying.
What did I do wrong? Nothing. Zero.
Big ups, Tryon. Good morning, dude. Fan lobbies are illegal. Oh, by the way, Lefty and I are still kind of going back and forth and figuring out what we want to do for our 500 subscriber game night. We're inching towards 600 subscribers by the day, by like the literal minute. Thank you everybody for liking and subbing to our stuff. We don't quite know what we're gonna do, but we definitely want to do a game night. It just depends on like what's a good like free to play or Game Pass game that everyone has. So we'll get back to you soon on that, but something is coming, and we're also planning on doing a non-community game related thing where he and I play a game together. We just have to decide on that.
Never seen any of this before, so I don't know what the hell he's doing. A diamond DJ against my scrub Ryu that's ranked way too high. So
the password is Gout, Lord Thunder. Obviously, it's like when we play BattleBit. It's always Gout Squad. Fuck BattleBit. I gotta play BattleBit.
I don't know that.
Maybe
apparently
tonight.
It's full screen
if
level
there's
2.
time.
I had no clue. I can't parry the fireball. The basic fireball I can't get to parry. Yeah, I can't even from long range. I can't even get a fireball to parry. It's like
he's so easy to throw off balance. If even one part of the combo goes wrong, or he quote unquote something didn't come out, he's just on tilt, and you can just lay into him.
That's character knowledge I don't
He
have.
has such a weak constitution when it comes to like the mind games of competitive games. He did the same thing in Warzone.
I don't have the character knowledge. I'm just starting to use the character.
Because he'd play Warzone, he'd get shot from like across the map, and instead of like, you know, collecting himself and
Love it.
you know, maybe trying to acquire the target, he would just say, "Fuck, who's shooting me?" And then they could just take a follow-up shot, and he'd be dead.
Yep.
Oh, I also later today will be editing the Hitman, more Hitman for this channel, and also there's a very long-form style Hitman video that I'm working on my personal channel, so I'll work on both those today. My lady is going to the city for a thing in a bit, so I'll be home alone today. Do whatever I want.
I did my standard combo with drive and back counter, fierce punch 2 hits, low medium, I dash cancel. For some reason, Cammy is crouching during that, which I don't understand why she is. Because I'm going for the full punish, and it's never working. It's whiffing. This set, I promise you I'll shout out support. It's my fault.
Yeah, guy with 2 names. A lot of Hitman content coming. I got freelancer stuff I'm working on for my personal channel, and obviously the Elzen Door is still in progress. Got a lot of editing to do on Marrakesh. Marrakesh was 3 hours and 50 minutes of recording, so, and I have to get it down to, I want to get it down to at least 2 hours, ideally 90 minutes, so I have a lot of editing to do on that one. We're gonna try and we're gonna do every map. We're doing every map.
I tried Wake Up Level 3 Super, but maybe you can't do it then. I have no idea. I tried.
All 21 maps. So buckle up. Oh, I also need to finish my Cyberpunk run through, like, desperately. I need to finish my current Cyberpunk run through so that I can just be done with it, so I can start fresh on Phantom Liberty. Because everything I've read and everyone I've talked to say, finish your shit before Phantom Liberty and just start fresh.
Nothing 3 times in a row. Then from mid-screen he goes for his throw. I do hurricane kick to go through.
I've never played a male V, strangely enough. I've only played a female V, and all my times through. I think it's time to play a male V. I think I'll play a male V with just like maximum body and gorilla arms, and he's just gonna be kind of dumb, and he's just gonna walk up to everybody and hit them in the face. There's no problem you can't solve. in Cyberpunk just by punching them in the
It was a really
face.
fun match. I'm glad that I'm playing this guy.
He's gonna be like a dumb pacifist. It's gonna be great. The pugilist run.
Hail Mary flash kick. Amazing. He literally did a Hail Mary flash kick.
He gets offended when people like play the game in a way that's effective and it works. Like you're just outplayed.
My jump kick never came out, which would have hit her if it came out. I did jump kick, but you know what it is? His jump roundhouse sucks. His jump roundhouse is slow.
You are a terrible player. Like, seriously bad.
That fucking hair hat. I hate it. It's the worst. It's the worst.
Oh, I did a button. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I know, guys.
I always find it just way more interesting to play as a lady in like most games. Like a lot of my Mass Effect stuff or my Mass Effect characters are ladies. I don't know. That's just more interesting to me.
You can't do anything. What a waste of time. What a waste of my time. I'm not going to learn doing this. Wow, they fucked this up so bad. Why is the ranking system so bad?
Oh, you're gonna get salt. And even now,
He has to turn down the rage in order to learn. Like, it's a known thing about human learning. If you're upset, it's very hard to retain information. And DSP has like a very he has a very consistent rage that's just like constantly bubbling. So unless he gets rid of that, he's never going to internalize anything. He's had anger issues his whole fucking life that he's never resolved. I mean, the Dead Sea Scrolls tell us that. Just a lot of the things that he's said in vlogs tell us that. That's why he never learns, because he's always angry. And not like Bruce Banner, not like the cool way.
Nothing. My move didn't come out. I did perfect reversal. Shoryuken. OD Shoryuken. Nothing happened. She just sucks it.
Mashing for no reason. Yeah, I watch a guy on YouTube. I've never played Project Zomboid, but I stumbled across a guy called what is it? Ambiguous Amphibian, I think is the guy's name. And he's so great. His Project Zomboid runs are so funny.
Banned. Gone. Forever.
I just had enough. I can't even concentrate because every time I look back at the chat, it's a bunch of fucking idiots. So I'm just gonna
then don't look at the chat.
I just don't care about the match because I'm not gonna win it anyway. So I'm just gonna ban every one of these idiots, right? Here we go.
Yeah, nuclear detractor, exactly.
Are you shitting me? You got to be kidding.
When you expect to fail, you'll fail. Because he's set the seeds of doubt for weeks. He said, well, I don't play as much as these other people do. I'm old, I'm this, I'm that. He's basically set the seeds for failure.
Well, someone gave me $13. I appreciate that. It doesn't really do anything.
Like, there's a saying, I forgot who said it, where if you think you can and you think you can't, you're right. He genuinely thinks, like he knows in his heart of hearts that he cannot hang with these fucking people. And he's letting that get to him. Yeah, he's never going to play with the best, but there is a possibility of him improving. There's always a possibility of him improving. But he doesn't learn. That's his biggest, his inability to learn is his biggest problem.
Yep, I went for level 1 super, which would have interrupted her dive impact actually. Didn't get it. Oh, Jackson's going on Jackson. That's it. Again.
I will say I don't play this game, but the art style is cool as fuck in this game. I really like the way this game looks. It's flashy, it's fun.
Like anything interrupts it. Like every. What am I supposed to do? I don't even know the basics of Ryu, and I have to fight this fucking guy, right? How on earth am I gonna learn anything? What a waste of a match.
Yeah, that's a good point too. Agamembar, yeah, he expects all excuses to cover him. He can't accept that he's just slow. Like, I play Hitman, or I have played Hitman a lot on my personal channel in the past, and if I fuck up, I just say, hey guys, I fucked up, sorry. I'll do better next time. I don't blame the game, because actually Hitman is one of the most consistent games ever. The point of Hitman is that, like, you can replicate these very, detailed assassinations to the letter every single time. That game will work. There's very little unpredictable RNG in that game. There's some, but
Perfect KO.
then also Extragalactic Girl brings up a good point.
Yeah.
His stubbornness and unwillingness to learn. Well, the thing is, he simultaneously says to himself, A, I can't hang with these people, I'm old, I don't play enough, and B, I am one of the best American Street Fighter players ever. He's having it both ways, and there's such dissonance between that, it's like his brain... Excuse me, it's like his brain cannot take it.
Somehow the jump overguard, the cross-up whips. Don't know why.
Like that. That's completely unnecessary. Saying like, oh, that move whiffed or that didn't come out. Just move on. Just move on and pivot.
I didn't do anything. I was walking forward. I was gonna wait.
Well, yeah, Extragalactic Girl. He is at war with his ego because the most defining character trait of DSP is self-hatred. That is absolutely the most defining. Someone said this in a comment. I wish I could find it. Someone said in a comment on one of the Dense Sea Scrolls that, like, Phil was always the most average person you'd ever meet. Not very good looking, not the worst looking guy, just completely unremarkable. And that is Phil. Phil is the most unremarkable motherfucker on the face of the earth who thinks he is like God's gift to the world.
I really don't even know what I'm supposed to do now with Ryu. I almost feel like the character's ruined. Like, I want to learn the character. I did perfectly fine in casual matches. I was learning, I was improving my combos and everything. And then I do my replacement matches, I lose at least half of them, if not more.
Is he expecting casual matches to
I have zero
to reflect the experience of placement matches? What?
It's asinine that the game fucking did that. It's completely poorly made when it comes to ranking you. That's the dumbest thing. Right? I didn't beat giant diamond players and shit into fucking qualifying matches.
Yeah, Frankie the Wild. Phil is the poker player who says he would win if he didn't fold. Yeah.
I feel like I didn't really do much Ryu. I played 3 hours of Ryu, and I felt like it was over like that because I didn't really get anything done. I didn't really learn anything playing with him, or very little, right? Because of the way that
I can remember background character in his own life. That's interesting.
I don't know. Do I play him more tonight?
I don't know if I see where you're going with that, but I don't know if I believe it. I think Phil wants the praise of the main character because he does have main character syndrome. Like, that's a known thing. He has main character syndrome, that the world revolves around him. So he wants all of the accolades of the main character, but he wants the responsibilities of, like, an NPC.
And it's still in the back of my neck,
it's really wild.
my head, the back of my mind, and it's always telling me it's WWE Champions time. I love it.
I love it.
Is a mobile game addict. Phil has indoctrinated children who send him money.
I love these intros and outros. They've been the same for like 10 years, but
it's gone.
They're perfect.
Like that. In an instant, fucking gone. I just care about money. I just can't help it. All
right, folks.
Contributions are mandatory, but I need.
All right, folks. We're gonna go over to the bankruptcy. Where did I put it? We're gonna go to the bankruptcy while watching Phil's condo tours on silent. So here we go. It's very serious now. It'll play. There's a long pause on the recording at the beginning, but it'll play. We're doing this because I've barely listened to this. I've seen it in clips, heard it in clips. Here we go. Yeah, really, take your seasickness pills. I debated on what to play in the background of this, but his condo tours are like the perfect thing to play for his bankruptcy. I've heard the infamous clips, but I've never. So this is the 46-minute memology edit. I didn't want to listen to like the 3-hour thing where the guy showers and farts and stuff. But this is a good one. I think this hits all the major points. Yeah, dude, this is Frankie, this is very, like, nausea-inducing. I'm not even looking at it, honestly. I'm just kind of looking at my other screen and listening. Oh, I see. Might have loved the showers and farts. You're correct, Chad. His bankruptcy lawyer must have coached him, be like, listen, motherfucker, 1-word answers, no pre-streams. That's the meme. There we go. He could have explained that so much more succinctly, like, I get ad revenue from YouTube, Patreon, and Twitch. That's it. That's what it is. Quote, I get ad revenue from YouTube, Patreon, and Twitch. Boom, you're done. Yeah, I've been, well, Lord Thunder, you have some court experience. I've been deposed as part of my job before. And when you go in for a deposition, and this is not a deposition, but when you go into anything like legal, your legal counsel coaches the fuck out of you. I went into a deposition and all I said was, I do not recall. I do not recall. But I was still coached on every little thing. You're not hearing the call audio. That's a problem. Okay, disaster stream. All right. Why is it not playing out? Monitor? Oh, okay. Duh. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I'm going to restart it. That was a disaster. Okay, you'll hear it. My audio routing was not good in OBS. Sorry, everybody. This is the real start of the bankruptcy. I did not click the box. You guys should be hearing it.
Okay, the next matter
Here we
is
go.
Philip
You guys hear it
Burnell.
now?
This is Rochelle Sheffield for the debtor, and Philip Burnell is with me.
He's in your office with you?
Yes.
Okay, Mr. Burnell, you there?
I am present.
Yeah. Mr. Burnell,
Yeah, it
would
should
you
be
raise
coming
your
through
right
now.
hand?
Yes.
You solemnly swear the testimony you're about to give to be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Guy with 2 names.
Yeah.
Leave Lefty alone.
State your full name, please.
Lefty is
Philip
way better
Paul
at
Burnell.
streaming than I am. He's
Is your
such a
address
natural
still
at
the
it.
same as the
I
address on
wish
the
I
petition?
wish I was as good at this as Lefty.
I'm sorry, can you repeat that? It cut out.
Is your address
Okay,
still
they hear
the
it.
same
Thanks,
as the
guys.
address on your petition?
Yes, it is.
Did you prepare and file with the bankruptcy court a list of all of your assets and all of your liabilities?
Whoa,
Yes.
King of Hate stationery. Check it out.
Are those
Actual
documents,
stationery.
including the
Whoa.
petitions, the schedules, and the statement of financial affairs, true and correct to the best of your knowledge?
Yes.
Are there any changes that need to be made?
No.
Before you filed these documents, did you read them?
Yes.
Yeah, Lord Thunder. He has lied under oath. Yes. Multiple times already.
Sign these documents?
Rakita Law, who is, I believe, a DSP dent in his own way, but Rakita Law did a great either video or stream on this where he was just kind of like pointing out all of the times that DSP probably like fucking perjured himself or whatever.
Are you required to make any domestic support payments to anyone?
No.
Tax return you provided to me, is that a true and correct copy?
Yes.
Yes. Yes. No.
Are you still self-employed?
Yes.
He's
What is
really
that
stretching the
self-employed?
definition of self-employed, by the way.
The company's name is Burnell Productions. Is internet content creation of on-demand and also live video streaming services.
No, Rakita's cool. I like Nick Rakita. He makes interesting videos. It's just he has a weird soft spot for DSP, and I can't figure it out.
Of on-demand video and also live streaming video services.
Oh, hello. My cat just opened the door and came in here. Hello. Jasper is available.
Here, pauses. It's just because I'm making notes there.
Okay.
Oh, duct tape wallet. Fuck.
I'm going to start basically at the beginning of your schedule. so
Yeah,
you
I
can
don't
work through
I don't
this.
know if like being a
The thing you have
YouTube
listed here is no property
contractor,
in
quote unquote,
Connecticut.
makes you
Is that
self-employed.
That's correct, yes.
I don't know.
When did you
I-
purchase this property?
I was self-employed for about
Ooh,
6
okay.
months.
I
And
want to
that's
say
the
it
extent of
was
what I know about
Roughly July of
self-employment, so I don't
2009,
fucking know.
I believe.
What was the purchase price?
Whoa!
I
This
want
is
to
like
say it
derailing,
was
but look at all those
$135,000
grocery store
range. I
tokens,
could be
man.
off by a bit
So
there,
these
but I
silver
believe
things
that
right
is
here
correct.
are all big, wide, like grocery store
property
tokens.
currently rented?
This is a regional grocery store in Connecticut and Massachusetts. Some of you may know it. He has
All of my
so
money
many of these
goes to
fucking
bills.
things. Go cash them in. Go buy some turkey or
that?
something.
The property vacant?
And
It is
What-
vacant, yes.
why does he have a FEMA mailer here? That's really weird. I never noticed this FEMA mailer.
Is the property insured?
To
Yeah,
the best of my
I
knowledge,
guess
yes.
I guess you're right, guy with two names. I
have
guess
not,
it's
made a
technically
payment on it in quite some
self-employment.
time, but I believe that it's still insured, through the mortgage companies. I think they've been paying it.
I wonder what that
And when's the last time you
FEMA
made a
mailer
payment?
is.
I will.
No.
It was-
Those are
it-
grocery store tokens. Those are not silver coins. Those are grocery store tokens. I believe.
Sorry, you cut out. I didn't hear that.
Are you what?
When was the last mortgage payment made on the Connecticut property?
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's right. That's right. If this was
I have
after
the,
Sandy,
motion for release if you
He
want
would
me
have
to
gotten a
look at
FEMA
that
mailer.
and find the exact date.
No, I just want his recollection.
Oh, okay.
Do you recall when you made
Adam
the last
Kriegler
payment?
should have been his bankruptcy judge. been
April
awesome.
or May of 2019. I believe it was probably April.
That's a pretty nice Decepticon sweatband. I actually like that. Ah, yes.
You also list
Yes,
real
let's go
property in
back.
Renton, is that correct?
That's correct.
Let's go
When did you purchase
back.
that?
Broadbridge
That was
Avenue.
purchased in
I've been
June
there.
of 2014.
What was
Not
the purchase
there,
price?
but I know where that
I
is
believe that was
roughly.
$265,000.
You lived there since you purchased it?
Yes, I have lived there since I purchased it.
Are the mortgage payments current on this property?
Well,
Yes.
and wasn't this the time wasn't this that time where he said, "I don't
Anyone know
fucking
what
care."
that
Here,
meeting
let's
is?
see. We can actually let's pause the bankruptcy, and let's see what he was saying at this
point. It's on the fucking internet. I mean, holy shit! Like, I'm not even trying to hide it anymore.
Yeah. This was literally the time where he's like, I don't fucking care, guys. My address is out there. I don't fuck. Yeah, this is proof that he's like, oh, the trolls doxed me. And yet in this clip we're watching now, he's like, I don't fucking care, guys. Whatever, Dark.
I'm sorry, what was that?
I'm hearing a beeping. Are you hearing it on your end?
I'm hearing it too, but I don't
No idea what that might be.
I don't fucking care, guys.
know.
Is the property insured?
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, headphone users. What I'll do is I'll turn.
Charge me
Is this a
a
house or a
special
condo?
fee for renovations.
His audio is so loud on these condo walkthroughs because he's like
Burnell, is this a
holding the
house or a
camera
condo?
like this. It's so loud. Here, I think I take this off.
Hello?
Hello, Burnell?
Which I have not used since I
Burnell?
actually got laid off from my job.
Okay, that's better. Hello, Burnell?
Phil, are you there?
He thought this was interesting content, showing us like packs of gum and shit. He literally showed us his mail,
Yes.
his sweatbands,
Sorry,
and packs of
there's
gum.
60 people on the line for this call,
Detractors.
so I think that's the problem.
Okay.
But we're back on.
Okay. You drop out and then...
But I don't that beeping's coming from.
Okay. Well, let's try and just keep going.
Okay.
That's what happens when you have to
Burnell,
hold these things over
my
Zoom.
question was, is this a house or a condo?
It is a condo.
Condo. Wow. So
You
those were made by
answer the
SIG. That's a
question
pretty
whether
like
or not you
reputable
have
like
electronics,
Swiss manufacturing
you say no.
brand.
Is that a correct answer?
That's like
I'm sorry, could you repeat
the
that?
picture sucks,
Your
but I bet that was a
schedules
pretty good
indicate you have
flask
no
or a water bottle.
electronics. Is that correct?
Oh, no electronics. Are you speaking of in regards to the business or in regards to my personal belongings?
Well, your personal...
I-
This is your personal
I believe
bankruptcy.
he had
So
Richard
there
Parker.
are
I believe he had
electronics that are
60
considered
creditors.
business
I
assets,
100 believe he. I
And then
100% believe he would have like
personal
60
electronics would be in
something.
the household goods and
creditors.
furnishings section. I just kind of lump them together.
Okay, so let me go through some assets that some of your creditors have told me that you might own.
This
and if
is
you can
all
tell me if they're
garbage.
personal or business, and if you still have them.
This is why I wanted
You
to
have
do
a
this. I wanted to
PlayStation
listen to
4
this
Pro
while
system?
watching his stupid condo
That's correct.
tours.
That is business related, and I do still have it.
There's the other
Okay.
thing. Business related.
About a standard PlayStation 4.
That is, I still own it. It is business related.
Good morning, Renee. How are you? I know.
PlayStation
Very nice gin and
3.
tonic. Saw that.
Yep, that is business related. I still have it.
Nintendo Wii.
Nintendo.
Business related.
I love the way this lady talks. It's so much fun. BlackBerry.
Nintendo
Yo.
Wii U.
Yes, business
Having a
related.
BlackBerry
I do
was
still
a
own it.
flex back in the day,
Nintendo Switch.
Yes,
and that was
business
what
related, and I do
mini
still own it.
mini USB charging. I think not even micro, mini.
Xbox 360.
Yes, Xbox 360, business related. I do still own it.
Get fucked. Nobody's booting up their 360 in
Nintendo
2020, Phil.
3DS.
Get fucked.
Yes, business related, and I do still own that.
He's such a liar.
PlayStation Vita.
Also, wasn't his PS3 broken and offline?
Yes, I do still own the PlayStation Vita.
Didn't he not
and,
use it
is
because he
business
couldn't
related,
get
and I do
online
still
with
own
it?
Yes.
PlayStation Virtual Reality.
Yes, I do still own the PlayStation virtual reality, and it is business related, and I have it.
You have a computer. Whoever's making the beeping sound, if you please stop. You have a computer?
This lady's so
I do
tired.
have a business related computer, yes.
Home computer?
My litter box is business
I'm sorry,
related.
could you...
Home computer.
Oh, no, I do not have a home related computer. No, it's just a business related computer.
you have an iPad?
I
The
do.
issue
It is very
so I'm
old
gonna pause
and not
the
functional.
bankruptcy for a second. The issue is rock guitarists. Like, I used to one of my old jobs was I used to have to actually like cover and record things like this on camera and on audio. The issue is these arbitrators, these bankruptcy judges, do like, this is not an exaggeration. They can do dozens of these per day, like dozens of these per day. She is reading, she's reading stuff off of the docket that's probably just like a few pages. There's probably like a legal summary that she's skimming through as she's talking to him, and she's trying to get it done as soon as possible. I've seen these happen live. The judges don't care. They are so tired and so overworked because the courts are so congested. So I actually I don't blame this lady for you know, doing her job because she was tired and who wants to deal with Phil. I think his bankruptcy attorney, the advocate, Rochelle, is really who got him off the hook. Because even so, she was able to coach him through like blatant lies, and it was so obvious how blatant the lies were, at least to us.
Hey, explain to me how you decide if it's
Yeah,
business-related,
exactly, Lord Thunder.
or
They're
your
so
personal
over.
property.
This lady did not
Sure.
care. This lady
Anything
just
that I
wanted to
say
get him
business-related is
off of
used
that call.
solely for the purpose of my internet video content creation.
And she
or
doesn't
my
know
live
what a
streaming.
PSVR is, and it's so
I,
obvious that she doesn't
broadcast
know what
video
half
games
this shit is.
all day, 6 days a week, and so everything that I just listed is used.
The
as a device
explanations
to
work on
gaming.
this lady because she doesn't know enough.
Okay, who purchases the various gaming pieces?
I do.
I do.
Personally?
Yes.
Does the business have a separate business bank account?
No.
Oh my god. Wait, he didn't have a separate business bank account? Philly. That is like business number one. Because if you don't have a separate business bank account, your lenders can go after
Does the
like
business
your
file
personal
its
funds
own
if you don't
tax
separate that shit out. I operated independently for like 9 months, and even I figured that out.
Well, it looks like they are. Do you file a separate tax return for the business, or is it all in your personal?
I just do one tax return, so it must be
Okay.
my personal, yes.
Yeah, Lord Thunder, exactly.
your
It was
business
a
is included
combination
on
of
your
things that was
personal tax
that worked out perfectly in
Yes.
Phil's favor. I guarantee you, if he had to show up in person, this lady would have taken one look at the guy and said, "Nope, no bankruptcy for you."
Do you own or have any access to any online gaming packages?
If you mean like subscription-based gaming services, yes.
Oh, I think, is it coming up?
Yes.
And tell me how those work as far as ownership.
Yeah,
How
this
does that
lady
work
doesn't
as
know
far as
anything.
Ownership, was that the question?
Yes.
They're all personally in my name, connected with my own personal
What was
online
that?
account.
I'm gonna go back.
And
That
they are
figure
all
waggle.
business related in order to
Let's see.
play video games online. Many of these services are required in order to actually play games in a multiplayer capacity.
He was like fingering the port. The
How many
fuck, Phil.
subscriptions do you have?
That was a decent
Off the
laptop
top
for the
of my
time.
head, I would say at least 3. I know that there's one for Nintendo, there's one for Xbox.
He could have
and there's
played
one for
PC games on
PlayStation.
that.
There may be more if I actually were to, dive deep, but I believe those are the 3 main ones.
How much does each of them cost?
Yeah, all this shit's in one condo.
Oh man,
It's staggering.
This is just an estimate.
He's
I would
such a
assume
hoarder.
Each one roughly costs around $50 a year.
One of the reasons why, remember,
There,
Lord
'cause I
Thunder,
don't
one of the
have that
reasons why he
information in
moved to
front of me, but I
Washington
certainly
was, quote,
could,
I
break
need
that down
a
at a
bigger
later date.
place to put all my
So
stuff.
about $50 a year?
Yeah, that's what I would estimate, yes.
The third clear is an obvious tell where he's kind of thinking to himself, boy, I hope that was a good enough answer. Because I'm already hearing that pattern on this call. Listen for the throat clears, y'all.
Oh, please.
Okay.
Originally, you listed only one bank account with Bank of America. Is that correct?
That is correct.
then I think you filed an amendment where you listed a PayPal account.
Yes, that is correct.
Okay. So
Two
tell me
PayPal.
how your PayPal account works.
Oh, this
PayPal
is gold
an
right here.
Online currency system where people can send funds digitally. And
I'm
they're
gonna
held in a
pause this
virtual-
here. I understand her not knowing what, like, you know, Xbox 360 or PSVR is, but how do you exist in 2020 and not at least know what PayPal is, right? Like, PayPal has been a thing since like 2003. My parents were using PayPal with me as a child to like help buy like video game controllers off eBay or some shit back in like 0304 before I even had like credit or a credit card. We were using PayPal. How does this lady not know what PayPal is?
It's not technically a bank account, but it's a virtual account, which can then be used to.
So what he leaves out is PayPal is. I'm going to explain a little bit based on what I know for PayPal. There are two types of PayPal configuration. There is a PayPal credit account and a PayPal debit account. Now, I don't know specifically, but it sounds like Phil is operating a PayPal debit account. And chat, you can correct me if I'm wrong. But I think it's a PayPal debit. So he's misrepresenting this entire thing. In that he's not distinguishing the difference between the two. I think he uses PayPal debit because he mentions something somewhere along the line about a PayPal debit card, which is a thing. But he's misrepresenting so much by omission to this lady.
To make purchases online. There's a debit card system.
Okay, yeah. So he does
The way it
talk
works
about.
is as I
Okay, so he
creating
does
content,
use PayPal debit.
People willingly decide whether or not they want to contribute.
Willingly
to help me to
willingly
create
decide.
content. Some people will go to what I call my PayPal tips page.
What I call my
online,
PayPal
and they
tips
submit
page.
funds via my PayPal account in order to contribute to the business.
What did you call that? PayPal what account?
What is
Tips
it, honey?
page. That's what I call it, a PayPal tips page. It's just an online website address
PayPal
Okay.
tits
where people
page.
can contribute
I go to that
monetary
page.
funds over the internet.
If it wasn't his.
As a way of basically saying, you know, we like the content you create, and we want you to continue to do it. So here's,
Cat
you know,
tits.
some funds to help
Oh
doing it.
shit! He was
Now,
saying it all.
in
He was
addition
saying
to
it back
that,
then. You like the
I have
content we
received payment
create. You
from
like the
two different
content I
companies.
create.
One
Hold
is
on.
called Twitch. The live streaming service company. The other is YouTube, which I'm sure you've probably heard of. That's on-demand video services. And on both of those companies, I either upload content
He
or
is
I live stream
prestige
content.
slapping this stuff.
And
Oh,
I make
YouTube, it's
revenue via
on-demand
those
video
services
streaming
via
services.
various methods, advertisements,
Oh,
and other kinds of
is that his
contribution.
current stick?
And they
Lord
monthly
Thunder will
send
know
me
this.
a deposit via
Is this his
PayPal,
current stick?
for whatever I
Is this a
earned
stick that he
in that
uses,
month.
or is it,
So that's why
or
there's
is it
two
different?
PayPal
Because he's
accounts.
got
One
two
is for
sticks here. That
kind of
actually, he's
crowdfunding
got this one and
contributions
this one.
from people who like what I do.
I don't
The
know
other is
enough
from two
about
actual
fight
companies
sticks
who
to
pay
know.
me online for my work.
But we've seen this. This one
So
made
this
it to Washington, I
crowdfunding,
think.
would
I've seen
be
this
considered
in Washington
like,
before.
Someone wants to give you a gift, and that's how they give it to you?
Yes.
Oh,
My
she's being
understanding
so
from speaking with my
charitable.
tax attorney,
She's treating the tips like they're gifts.
charitable
Someone
contribution,
gives you a
it would
gift,
be the
and
same
then
as if
he is
someone went to a
leading into
restaurant
that
and you were a
opportunity.
waiter
She
or
gave him
waitress
an
or a
inch.
bartender and did a good job, and someone said, "Oh, I really like the job you did," so they would send.
I'm
give the
like a
person tip.
bartender, dude.
So it's the same premise with me. If I'm doing a really
Okay,
live
okay.
stream,
So that's not his
or
current
if I
stick.
put out on, will really enjoy. They have the completely optional ability.
Oh, the one he has now is a fan
Yeah.
donated. Thank you, Devilish
This
Face.
is what you said.
Face. Devilish Face. I
Okay.
can never say your name correctly.
Per my tax attorney, PayPal tips are basically considered like a tip that you would leave at a restaurant. So
Notice the high voice. Per my tax attorney, PayPal tips. When you're really trying to sell it, a high voice indicates a high level of stress because you're not sure what you're saying is going to be enough. So that's also one of the major tells on this call is that like, oh, I hope this is good enough. PayPal tips, restaurant, yada yada yada.
if you have a good bartender or a good waiter or waitress, you would leave them a tip. That's exactly what my PayPal tips page is. If I'm doing a good live stream for the day, or if I put out on-demand video content that people think is good, they will optionally and willingly send me a tip.
Optionally and
PayPal tips
willingly.
page.
I think
That's how it
Rochelle
works.
coached him on that.
Okay.
She's probably like, listen,
I'm looking
motherfucker.
at
Anytime you
the
mention tips,
PayPal account that
stress
you
that they do.
have
Stress that it's
sent me.
optional.
One has Twitch Interactive.
Contributions are not
Incorporated,
mandatory.
Sends you a check, and then it looks like that same amount goes out. Says instant withdraw to debit card. How does that work?
Yes. What it is that it's PayPal account, and then I put it into my bank account via the debit card. It's an instant transfer, so that way I can use it, for bills and other things.
Okay.
So what he's not
is
not
Patreon?
saying, and I think is a very important distinction, is that it's two separate accounts, right? The PayPal debit account is where the tips go initially, is my understanding of it. PayPal debit account is where the tips go for the PayPal debit card, quote unquote, right? So that's like account number one here, right? It goes to PayPal debit. He transfers for a fee those funds out of PayPal debit into his personal account so that PayPal can't charge back or do whatever they do. Because my understanding is that if you use a PayPal debit card, because I've talked to people in preparation for this who've used PayPal debit cards, my understanding is like, yeah, there's a handling fee for using a PayPal debit card in some cases, but generally speaking, if you get the money transferred to your PayPal debit account and you use the PayPal debit, it just kind of washes. But he always talks about fees, which means he's doing a transfer as part of this process to his personal account that he's not disclosing to the judge. I have a problem with that.
Patreon, that is a third-party website where people can pledge a monthly pledge to my Patreon
I
account.
could be confusing
It's,
things.
Again,
Guy
considered
with two names.
crowdfunding or
But my
fundraising.
understanding of the PayPal debit system is that
you can
there
find it at
is no
patreon.com.
exorbitant
That's the website
fees
that I use.
if you just
And,
use a
it's
PayPal
optional
debit
again.
card.
Again,
I know
people
people
like the
day to
content
day
that
where
I
they
put
just
out.
use their
They
PayPal
can
debit
pledge some
card
money
and it's
to my
fine and it
Patreon
works.
as a monthly subscription service
No
to me,
transfer needed. Like
every
you
month.
have a PayPal balance, and if it's a positive balance, you
what
can
is
use the card.
WWE Network?
Can you repeat that, please?
What?
All right. We're what? 1915? Here we go. Got to hear that again, guys. Ready?
They can pledge some money to my Patreon as a monthly subscription
I'm going to shut
service
up,
to
not
me
talk over it.
every month.
Okay, what is WWE Network?
Can you repeat that, please?
What is WWE Network?
Oh,
WWE
so guy with
WWE
so
Network,
according
that
to
is,
guy with two
just an
names,
on-demand video
he doesn't
service,
have a PayPal debit
for
card. Wait,
watching,
but he
pro
just said
professional
he
wrestling.
did.
That is not business
Wait,
related.
but he just told the judge, yes, I use the PayPal debit card system. Did he not? Yeah. So that's another probable lie. Yeah, because in the beginning of the conversation, he's like, yep, I have a PayPal debit card and then I transfer the money. And yeah. So that's another probable lie. Again, it's not provable. I'm always very careful in saying that, like, I cannot prove that these are lies, but it's probable that these are lies. I've never listened to this whole thing.
You've provided me a copy of your PayPal account for 1 month. I would like to see the last 6 months of both of your PayPal statements.
Oh no, it's gonna happen.
I wonder who that was.
What's the problem?
You want the 6 months of both PayPals?
I wonder who
Yes.
that was.
Okay, I think I have that. Actually, do you just? I wasn't sure if you needed all of that, but I'll send that over.
Okay.
Yeah, oftentimes I don't, as you know.
His
but
stories
this
don't
one I
jive,
want
but
to see
yeah,
the-
because there's no way he uses PayPal debit, because if he used PayPal debit consistently, there'd be no need to transfer.
You
I have a
indicate
friend who
that you
uses it just for
have
like
a
his
business of
day-to-day
Brunel
stuff, and he
Productions,
like
is that
never
correct?
he never pays
That is
fees and he
correct.
never transfers because it stays in PayPal. And
is
as
this
long as you're
considered a
not like
corporation or
Phil and you don't have to worry about
proprietorship? What is it?
chargebacks and all your shit's
I believe
legit,
it's sole
it's fine.
proprietorship.
All right. We're about halfway through. This is the cut down version. This version came in at 41 minutes.
Actually, return because I think when you filed, you weren't sure. It's not. I know it's not a corporation. I believe sole proprietorship.
Are you entitled to a tax refund for 2019?
How does he not know whether his business is considered a corporation or a sole? Like, how do you not know this shit?
2019. I don't recall which year you sent me.
Have you filed 2009? I sent 2018. Have you filed your 19 yet?
Oh, yes, I have. In fact, I sent the final information within the last week, but my tax attorney notified me that due to this coronavirus situation that everything's being delayed and it's not available yet, but I certainly could provide that, when it is available.
I don't know. I filed my taxes online in 10 minutes during COVID. Then again, I just have one W-2, so what do I know? Where am I filing? You still haven't told me. Look at all this shit. Oh, I have this mini Pac-Man machine, by the way. I have it. Or I think my parents have it. I don't know. One of my nephews was playing with it last time I was in Connecticut.
Business assets of $1,500. Is that correct?
Yes.
We went through the list of the various gaming machines that you have. Is that included in your business assets?
Yes. Posture check. All right. Thank you, Streamlabs, for reminding me to check my posture.
So it's your testimony then that the business machines
Phil
that we went
Schutzu is
through
college
that
nuclear
indicated were all
detractor.
business assets, such as your various PlayStation machines. If you were to liquidate
The PlayStation
those, the value
machines.
would be $1,500.
Sure, if I were to liquidate them today, estimating, a ballpark value, like a, garage sale or sell them immediately, yes, absolutely.
No, that's that's
Most
a
of
low
the stuff
number.
there, like the computer's very
Think
old.
about all
It's
of the
over 6
shit
years
we
old.
just saw in this condo walkthrough.
And the only business you
$1,500
have
is a
is
very low
production.
number for all of
That
that.
is correct.
He could get way, way more than that. For like 3 PlayStations, 2 Xboxes, a PSVR, and a Wii, you could get... If he sold all the shit we just saw, he could get way more than $1,500. I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. Yeah, Roachbait,
How
exactly
much
what
do you
I'm
make
thinking.
on a monthly
He was going in
basis
for
with
this, and he's
YouTube?
like, I've just mailed it within the past week. I
From
just filed my
YouTube, that
taxes.
varies greatly. It could be as low as, I think the lowest month,
You're
maybe
breaking up.
$500,
Hello.
but it could be very high as well, depending on the time of year, because YouTube ad revenue fluctuates. It could be as high as, over $1,000. So really, I would have to crunch some numbers to give you an average.
Hey, you broke up there a bit. My understanding is your testimony is between $500 and $1,000 a month, depending on the month.
Sure.
Okay.
That sounds about correct for an average, yes.
Okay.
Oh,
How
file
about
cabinets with
Twitch?
keys. He
Make
must have
up a
felt
monthly
so
number.
adult.
I would average,
Oh, the Stetson. This is the hat.
let's just say between 3,000. It could be a little higher or a little lower, but that's average.
About 3,000.
Yeah.
3 to 4.
3 to 4.
Oh, that's a good point.
About
That's a good point,
Streamlabs.
Oaktails. The DSP PlayStation would be worth more.
That's
It-
a program that I used to
even
stream,
at
but
that point
I
in
don't make revenue
time,
from
he
that.
could sell his specific consoles for a bit more. I didn't even think of that. But
much
because
do you
there's
make
name
each month
recognition
on
attached to
Patreon?
it, there's a higher value.
At this point, I would say about
Big ups,
between
Ace.
$300 and $400 a month.
United
That's
Technologies.
Teespring.
Teespring, that is the T-shirt company. I make very little, maybe at most $100 a month.
I make
but usually
very
it's
little.
much less than that.
But dude, $100 is not nothing. He's treating $100 like it's nothing. $100 passive income is significant if it's passive income. You didn't have to do anything.
You provided to me, looks like summaries might be considered a profit and loss.
Yeah, sausage hands, Bill Brasky. Exactly.
It talks about net profit
Oh, look
slash
at the
loss
sway.
calculations. You have various
Holy
columns
shit.
here. I just want a little bit of explanation. Obviously,
Sway.
the first one is self-explanatory. You have the month. the next column you list profit/income gross. What is that?
Profit income gross, that would be before any
Look at
kind
that
of
fucking
expenses were
silver
taken out of it.
sable
It's just the
figure.
gross income
Holy shit.
for that month.
That's got to be
Where
worth
does
some,
the
like,
income come from?
oh
like
man,
the
I
different...
just scrolled it. But
Well, I think
that
I understand
fucking
as we go on,
silver
so I
sable
understand.
figure.
Then you say expenses total.
Let's get back to it.
And then you say...
It's
and
gotta
in
be-
a
that's
separate
gotta be worth
column,
some
you have
money.
Just business expenses. What's the difference
Where is it?
between those two, and how do you calculate them?
I misclicked. Fuck.
I'm trying to remember off the top of my
This
head.
is my
I believe
bedroom.
what you're
This is where the
referencing
magic
that-
happens.
Oh, is it right in front of you?
Yeah.
Or does
I
it
believe I
have it?
broke
Or does it
down
happen?
So that in one case, it would be all the money that I make, the gross profit, minus the business expenses. Then the other case was showing in regards to all of my personal debts.
You're right.
including
You're
the
right,
payments
Dog
that I was
Splain.
making on
In
things
terms of
like
DSP
credit cards and
dollars,
things like
100
that.
is 100 might as well
From
be
the top of
zero.
my head, I think
You're
that's what
correct.
you're speaking of.
Thank you for the redirection.
So when I did the Beans test, I only used the business figures, and then the personal would be what's on the INJ. Or
Oh,
the
there's the
J,
black cat bust.
like
Holy
regular
shit.
living
This has
expenses.
got to be worth some money, dudes. This is worth some money. It's worth some money to someone.
Okay. What do you consider a business expense?
Anything
And,
relating
and
to the
what
business code, the instruction of my tax
what
attorney.
Rochelle just said is the problem. They've only declared his business expenses on the bankruptcy documents. However, one of the few things that Phil has been successful at is clouding the line, graying up the line, blurring the lines between what is a business expense and what is personal. He will say, if it's convenient for him, everything is business related. My mortgage, my utility bills, my heat. He said that to Craig and Adam. But when it's also convenient for him, he'll say he's not a business. He'll say it's all he'll say it's all at his personal expense. So he has very well, one of the few things he's done well is walked the line between personal and business so incredibly tightly that he's gotten away with this.
So it could be,
Morning,
the
Sadie.
cost of a
Big
video
ups.
game, the cost of a subscription for a video game, a microtransaction within a video
He
game.
was so proud of that black
cost
cat
of a piece
bust.
of new equipment.
Holy shit.
Um,
Panda hated it.
maintenance on set equipment every month. It could be the internet, cost of internet every month. It
Oh,
could be
top
cost of,
tier fucking
utilities
scammer
necessary for the
assassin.
business. Cost of cell phone. for
That's the
business.
thing. He is
all
he
those
is all
things would be
things all the time.
Stop.
He's both the most successful YouTuber that ever
Yeah,
lived.
and basically anything related
And a
to
little guy
my
at the
internet
same
content
time.
creation, including, like I said, cost of video games.
All right, I'm going to use the
cost of
restroom real quick.
subscription-based services,
Behave yourselves. I'll be back.
Microtransactions within video games, cost of internet.
Keep going. We're trying to ignore the beeping.
Sorry.
I just said keep going, and we'll try and ignore that beeping sound.
Okay. Yeah, I think I'm hitting upon most of it. Basically anything that is related to me creating content on the internet, whether it's the on-demand videos or the live streaming. And, there's many factors, including not only the cost of the video games, but the internet and microtransactions and all kinds of things that happen within, the realm of gaming.
Okay. Are you currently married?
Yes.
Your wife joining in this petition?
No.
Do you have any assets that are not listed on these documents?
No.
A recent marriage.
Yeah.
It's a pretty recent marriage, so these deaths were basically separate.
Pretty recent as to when were you married?
April of 2019.
Okay, I have
That's
no further
sway.
questions.
Holy
Are there
shit.
creditors on the line?
I came back and he's just... Look at that!
Yes, are you a creditor?
No, sorry, that was me. You cut out. So I just wanted to
I gotta watch that again.
make sure
it's
you were still there.
incredible.
Okay. Are there any creditors on the line?
It's incredible. Look at that. That's
Okay, your
fucking
name,
incredible, dude. And he does this 100%
name?
of the time. Listen, I'm not.
receive
I
anything?
am one to judge because I have all kinds of back and leg problems, and,
You have
I walk
questions you wanna
funny. I
ask,
can
Mr.
barely
Burnell?
walk some days, but holy shit, Phil. Holy shit, Phil. Like, yeah, my legs don't work, but I don't do that.
When did you realize you needed to file this case?
We filed.
Well, no, that's when did you realize you needed to file? I think.
I know. The side scroller sticker is a nice touch. Big ups, Craig
During
and
that,
Chatham. Hey, Johnny.
Right. So, okay, I would say.
Johnny, I got to catch one of your
2019
streams,
was
buddy. I
basically,
haven't I haven't tuned in
I
lately,
realized
but I'm gonna try and
no
catch your
way
next
I
one.
was going to be able to handle, what was going on financially in my life.
You're one of the few people I actually go to Twitch for.
If there's creditors on the line who have unmuted their phone, please mute until you're ready to speak. Yeah. Go ahead, Mr. Alex.
I had to compress the shit out of this audio file to make it
I'm sorry, could you repeat that? You
pleasant to
cut
listen
out.
to.
Yes, for a few more months. And
I feel like someone had a soundboard.
attorney just
Dog
stated we
explain.
filed in October.
Because doesn't
and
someone
So,
No, we met.
doesn't
oh, no, that's right.
someone
When we
come on with the "Why am I toxic"
in January,
soundbite?
we
Isn't
met in
that coming?
October,
We only
and
have 10. We
upon
only have 10
the
and a half
initial
minutes
discussion
left on
with
that
my
recording.
bankruptcy attorney,
So
I was told at that point completely
yeah,
discontinue
Johnny, I'll
use
come by another one of your streams.
all,
I've been Lefty and I have been busy making
But yeah, I would
content
say
lately,
probably
but I'd love
up
to stop
until
by
discussion
one of your
with my
streams.
bankruptcy attorney in October of 2019.
You
I was
make
still,
playing retro
actively
games
using lines of credit
palatable, which is very
and
hard to
making payments
do.
towards the credit.
Okay, and do you still have any purchases from
Here we
those
go.
lines of credit in your possession, or did you sell them, or where's that property now?
I'm sorry, could you repeat that? You cut out yet again.
Sure. The purchase that you made with your credit lines following your realization that you were insolvent, do you still have those purchases?
It's cutting out, but keep going. The purchases that were made with the credit line.
He does the little
Yes, the
finger
purchases
motion,
that he made
which I
with the
love.
credit line after realizing he was insolvent. Does he still have that property in his possession?
Most of the purchases that I would have made with any kind of line
I
of
feel like
credit
this
would have
guy
been
was
things such
really
as
in banking,
groceries,
but also an honest troll.
that kind of stuff.
I think he's both.
It's not like I was buying anything significant for personal property or anything like that. Now, if you
Oh yeah,
have
dog
specific
explain. I
questions
think
about,
Rochelle knows.
purchases,
Rochelle
obviously I can
knows
talk with you behind the
everything.
scenes about that. I don't know.
You can't be
specifically what you're
Phil's
referencing,
advocate and not
but
know
I did not
everything.
If you're trying to basically say that I bought a bunch of stuff.
So
and I still
Thunder,
have it,
I'm gonna say,
it only would have been
and you can weigh in on this, buddy. I'm gonna say him saying you're cutting out twice was one of the famous DSP delaying tactics. That's my opinion. I think it's one of those times, and he said it. I need to think of something to say. That's why he mocks his chat. He mocks his chat where he's like, where he goes like this, and he's like, oh my god, and he puts his head in his hands like this. And he goes, ha ha ha, for like 5 minutes. And then he goes, so I'm going to tell you why you're really stupid. That's delaying tactics. And I think this is a very diplomatic way of him doing. I'm sorry, you're cutting out. Can you speak again? I'm sorry. His reads and tells are so obvious.
Business related stuff or necessities like grocery shopping and things like that, to my knowledge.
Okay. And the other question I would have then is if it was business related stuff, I heard you mention that you had a lot of equipment, PS4s, things like that. You're saying that you owned these prior to realizing that you were insolvent, correct?
When you think about that, I would say yes. That's correct.
Well, yeah,
Okay.
he owned them
And-
prior to
yeah.
being insolvent.
And other business expenses like purchasing games for your streaming content company. You purchase these games also with. Hey, let me just reword that. Have you purchased any games since October?
Yes.
Since October, yes.
On credit lines, are you specifically referring to? Or
Yes,
just in-
on credit lines. Well, I'm trying to establish where insolvency was realized so that we can sort of come to an understanding that any purchases made on.
I'm not a bankruptcy guy, but I think what this guy is actually trying to do, and he almost did it, where he was trying to establish like, hey, if you knew you were insolvent and you knew you were going to file for bankruptcy, why were you running up your credit continuously after you came to that realization? That's what he tries to do, but as many people before me have said, he doesn't push hard enough. But I also think that if he pushed a little bit harder, people would have asked, one too many questions, and he may have ended up in trouble. So I think he did what he could.
Credit post-insolvency wouldn't be dischargeable?
Yeah, no, I did not make any purchases on credit after my initial conversation with my bankruptcy attorney in October.
Okay, and
That's or anything.
sure. Another thing too. So you made all these purchases for these equipment systems. I'm assuming that's the bulk of your business expenses, as far as having to buy the equipment, having to buy the games,
Lord
things
Thunder.
like that.
Exactly.
Reviewing your
that's,
filing.
That's the problem. I think this guy had about 3 statements. He had about 3 statements to get to the point before they would start to raise eyebrows. I think he was doing too much setup. He should have just asked the question. Hey, Misery Merchant, big ups. Love your music. I'm using it in our Hitman videos, so thank you.
It looks like you stated here that you have about $5,000 a month in business expenses. Can you itemize that for me?
This should have been his first question. The $5,000 question should have been his first question. Hey, 2 big bills.
Nancy, I'm not sure his
Who are you?
person is for Citibank.
Who's this fucking guy?
I'm sorry, excuse me?
I'm not sure. Are you? I'm.
See, if
I'm
he asked
calling
the
I'm calling
$5,000
representing
question first,
Citibank. Yes, Citibank.
it could have worked. It
What
could
are
have
you
worked.
talking about?
Right. Are you an
Hold
attorney
on.
or what's your position at Citibank?
All right, we got a few more minutes of this, and then we're going on to
this
Mass
doesn't
Effect.
seem,
Mass Effect. I have another Carl.
This seems like
This is how you don't
sort of
play.
an attempt to back out of answering the very transparent question reviewing these files.
He's searching
which
for
is
that
he has
paper. That's right,
$5,000
Johnny.
a month in
He has
business
Hulu.
expenses.
The
which
answer
does
should
not
have
make
just
any
been,
sense.
I have Hulu. And it would have been
collections at Citibank
perfect.
appear on a case, so this seems a little strange. We'll answer the questions, but
Okay,
it just.
great.
I mean, we've been answering the questions.
Hold on just a second. Where are you seeing $5,000 a month on business expenses?
He's listed over $5,000 a month on expenses, so he's got
I mean, this was
$5,000
all
a month
true,
in
though.
income,
You can read the
$5,000 a month
documents.
in expenses, and basically the gross income that he's
He
claiming that
did
he's making
list
is
over
$35.
$5,000 in expenses.
Okay, so
Wait,
you looked
I'm
at
sorry.
INJ.
I'm referring to his initial bankruptcy filing.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
right, Lord
Yeah.
Thunder. He
So where are the
gave up the game.
$5,000 a
He
month
gave
in
up the
business
game
expenses?
when he started asking too many
I think
probing
I've
already
questions.
explained.
Okay, let me back up a minute because I think you might be looking
can
at
I?
it.
Where
Listen to this.
Okay, so
Wait,
you looked
I'm
at
sorry.
INJ.
I'm referring to his initial bankruptcy filing.
Listen to Phil.
Okay.
Yes.
So where are the $5,000 a month in business expenses?
I think
I've already explained.
Okay, let me back
I've
up a
already
minute
explained
because
it,
I think you
dude.
might be looking at it a little bit wrong. And maybe if I could give you a little bit of clarification as to the way these forms are intended to be used, that might answer something, and then you can ask your question again.
Sure.
What this gentleman is trying to establish is that Phil is lying. It doesn't matter what's on the form. Like even the judge is kind of going for Phil's side. The judge is like, no, sir. I don't think you understand the form. What this guy's trying to establish is that Phil lied on the form. That's what he's trying to establish, is that like this is all bullshit and those numbers aren't real. And he's trying to do it in a very like slow, methodical way. But he had like a 3 or 4 minute window, and that window is already closed. Like by now, the window's already closed. But even the judge doesn't understand like what is trying to be done here. Like she thinks she does, but it's not as simple as what's on the form. It's what's not on the form. That's what the guy's trying to establish. Is like, hey, You're saying the number is 5,000, but you haven't itemized it. Like, why aren't they on these documents? Is what he should have just said. Why aren't these items on these documents?
Schedule J asks him to list out various expenses he has. This is a personal bankruptcy.
Because where he's trying to go is that like this list is not a comprehensive list.
And clothing, things like that. As I'm seeing the schedule, that totals up to be about 5,000.
I agree. He should have just said what he meant. He should have just been like, I don't think that he should have said, I don't think the schedule is accurate.
Yes,
I'm asking because I don't think the schedule is accurate. If that's claimed as
personal expenses instead, I would still like to get an idea of how exactly he itemizes that. Because the amount of income that I'm seeing.
He's being too nice, basically. Like, because I've been present during some of these hearings, and a lot of times in person, the attorney for the state or the opposition or whatever the case may be will just flat out say, I question the documentation. I don't think it's accurate. And that's what he should have said, because then that would have opened up a new line of questioning where perhaps the judge would have said, well, okay, why don't you think this is accurate, Mr. Burnell? Counterpoint. And then that would have forced Phil to answer some questions. But the way this guy did it, he set the stage for too long and he didn't pounce. He didn't punish when he should have punished, because he did control the conversation there for a bit, and he should have just capitalized when he had control.
He's claiming that it varies, but the time that he filed, it just happened to be during a very high spike in expenses, which doesn't really make any sense to me.
Okay, do you have the schedule?
Yeah, but the thing is, Michael Kitchen, this is what I'm talking like. This is what I'm talking about, though. This is Phil successfully sliced it both ways. He pitched this as a personal and business bankruptcy. He did both. That's why this bankruptcy is so egregious, is because he purposefully, over time, and on all of his documentation, clouded what is Phil Burnell and what is Burnell Productions. He did that on purpose so it would be a fucking circus like this and he'd get away with it. That's the problem. Yes, on a personal bankruptcy, it's technically fine, but he likes to have it both ways. He likes to say, oh, I'm a business. I run a business. And then the next day when you ask him about his business, he's like, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I'm just a guy who makes YouTube videos. He did it both ways. And I think that's why everybody was so angry when he got away with all of this. Because he was both. And you can't do that. You can't do that in bankruptcy. You cannot... He should not have been able to get away with this technically, because he multiple times on this call would cloud the line between what is Phil and what is Burnell Productions on purpose, and the judge went for it.
Was insolvent in October,
and that's what this guy is trying to unravel. That's what this guy is actually trying to unweave, but. The judge has already, like you can tell at this point in the call, the judge has already made up her mind. She's gonna grant him the bankruptcy, but
that's really all I needed. So,
and that's my biggest reason for listening to this today, is because the biggest lie Phil told in this bankruptcy is he successfully convinced the judge and everybody else involved that Phil Burnell and Burnell Productions are the same thing. That's why he succeeded in this. That's the actual lie of the bankruptcy, regardless of what's on the forms. And Rochelle is the MVP of this arc, because that's probably, who knows, that may be how Rochelle coached him through it. Like, listen, you're gonna have to basically sell yourself here. Yeah, he had so much fucking Jolt Cola and 5 Hour Energy. Holy shit, stocked on energy drinks, Johnny.
They're intended.
Right,
Gamer
He's
fuel,
claiming
bro.
that he's got $5,000 a month in expenses and only $5,000 a month in income, and nets about $35.
That's the biggest lie of this hearing, is that he managed to muddy the waters between who is DSP
YouTube,
and
$4,000 from Twitch. That's $5,000 right there. But then he's also claiming
he still does it. He still does it to this day. He says, "I'm a person. I'm a character. I'm a person. I'm a character."
Service paying him.
That's been his MO his entire life.
I understand your question. Do you you have a further explanation, Mr. Burnell?
I've already broken down how my expenses work. I don't know what this gentleman is referencing.
Yeah, also
specifically.
tone down the snorts. Correct, Aura Master.
You know, all the information is there, so I don't know exactly.
You know
what
he was
he's
using that
looking for.
mute button.
I don't understand. I don't understand.
I'm just asking you to explain your expenses.
Imagine if Rochelle had to hear all the snorts,
Which we've
done. So why are you asking again?
I'm going to go back.
I do not see anywhere that adds up or that warrants expenses.
You know, all the information is there, so I don't know exactly what he's looking for. I don't understand. I don't understand.
I'm just asking you to explain your expenses.
Which we've done.
Which we've done. So why are you asking again?
I do not see anywhere that adds up to $5,000
You can tell
expenses
he
monthly.
wants to
Or
so badly.
that warrants
He wants
paying
to
extra
so
money
badly be like, "Who the fuck are you? You damn dirty detractor!" But he can't. He's seething.
For video games and things post-October when you realize that you were insolvent.
Yes, nuclear
Right, but
detractor.
what you're talking about is strictly related to Citibank purchases. If I'm understanding this correctly, you're wondering if there were any purchases
so Dogsplained.
after
My theory has
October on
always
the
been he's
Citibank
hitting the
card,
mute button,
you have
but
access
I'm
to
asking
those
about
statements.
any
she
card,
can hear
any
the
lines of
snorts,
credit.
obviously,
I'm
because
trying to figure
they're
out when he
sitting
realized he was insolvent,
presumably
if he continued
across a
making
desk
credit
or a
purchases
table from one
after that
another
time.
doing this.
And he's already stated that he is not.
Okay, as long as
So
that's on the record, great. Thank you.
That was on the record, yes,
Thank you.
earlier.
Rochelle, he's done.
Do you have any other questions?
He's done,
Nope,
dude.
that's it.
Okay. Are there other
You
creditors
can also
on the
tell that
phone
this
who
guy
want to
knew
ask
he was going to
questions?
get in trouble when he's like, "No, thank you, that's it." He kind of did like the Phil thing, like, "I'm out of here."
Now would be the time to unmute and ask a question and identify yourself. If there are no further people on the phone who are going to ask questions or identify themselves, I have no further questions.
Yeah,
Is that someone jumping in?
Flane. Yeah, Rochelle would be on board because if they win, she gets money.
Why am I poison? Why am I toxic?
Yeah! Let's hear that again.
Why am I poison? Why am I toxic?
Wait, did Rochelle just laugh at it? Here.
Why am I poison? Why am I toxic?
I feel like Rochelle just laughed at that.
Sheffield, do you have the identification information with you?
Oh, absolutely.
I do.
Yeah,
I'm looking at a Washington
absolutely.
State driver's license, which is correct, and I'm also looking at a Social Security card, and the number matches
Absolutely.
that on the
Huge Saul Goodman vibes from this.
Okay, there
Bill
appears to be
Brasky.
no further creditors who are asking questions. I have no further questions. You are excused and you may hang up. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, yeah.
That was easy.
Situation.
The leader has
Oh,
disconnected.
I didn't know someone tried to put the "I did nothing wrong" in there. That's funny. I want to clarify the situation. I did nothing wrong. I like to think Rochelle giggled at it. Anything else? Nope. We're done. We're done with the call, guys. So now, if you guys want, we're gonna go over to the Mass Effect 3 Legendary Edition. This is How You Don't Play by Carl Eusebus. It's very good. Let me just make sure I'm not gonna make all your ears bleed with this. His audio is usually pretty good. Content ID, if I wanted to do what Phil does.
This is the end, beautiful friend.
If the stream goes down, you know why.
Everyone gets everything he wants. I wanted a mission. And for my sins, they gave me one.
Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Mass Effect Legendary Edition. I'm very excited, guys. Mass Effect is one of my favorite games of all time.
Oh, we get the silver, we get the platinum vest. Let's fucking go.
Modernized graphics, modern improvements. It's going to be quite sweet.
Rise the end. I'll never look in
Oh god, this makes me want to listen to The Doors again. I haven't heard this song in 10 years. It's so good.
Can you picture what will be? So limitless and free.
I'm so jealous of these edits. I need to get better.
Of some stranger's hand.
Oh yeah, Chad, this is the bag.
Desperate land.
Yeah, he was quite bloated back at this time. Yeah, Carl Eusebus, I think is how you say the name. He's becoming one of my favorite This Is How You Don't Play creators.
Sci-fi, awesome.
His edits
graphics,
are so good.
Characters that had excellent character development and meant something. Meaningful dialogue choices.
Meaningful.
You know, excellent content. Like really, seriously. Now, in my original playthrough, when I first played this game, what I did is
I'm just gonna put this out there. I don't like the new look of the
There he is, good old
default
Phil
fem ship.
Shepard. Still looks like a sack of shit.
Yeah, that does look like a sack of shit. You're correct.
This time around, I'm just gonna start over and just make a brand new character. I'm gonna make a new Phil Shepard, a totally new one. All right, custom.
Yeah,
male.
Misery Merchant. Mass Effect 1 and Mass Effect 1 through 3 are awesome. I never finished Legendary Edition though. I got like most of the way through 2 and dropped off. I might have to finish that.
Okay, so basically you choose your backstory.
But I've got a lot of Hitman playing to do, and I gotta finish Cyberpunk.
In the game, but they hyped it at the time. They were like, "Oh, it's really gonna affect things." It doesn't.
No, it does. You're actually your backstory you can miss entire interactions with whole characters
Vanguards
based
are
on your
biotic
backstory.
warriors. They combine biotics and weapons to take down opponents and are especially deadly at short range. Especially deadly at short range. They specialize in.
I prefer
precision shotguns
Vanguard.
and wear medium armor.
For Mass Effect 1, I think Vanguard is a good choice. Or if you wanted all the guns, you just pick Soldier.
Or Vanguard. Now, if I do Adept, I'm gonna have sick ass abilities by the end of the game.
Sick ass!
Some of the fucking abilities of the biotics are crazy good.
Yeah, Legendary Edition
Vanguard,
was a great collection. Talk amongst yourselves. I'll be right back.
I think I'm gonna do Vanguard, and here's why. Because they can wear the medium armor. If I'm an Adept, it'll be good because I'll be able to shield the party and then immediately do like crazy abilities. But I'm basically kind of like very weak. I'm only gonna have light armor. I'm not gonna have a lot of defense. I'm gonna go for Vanguard.
Confirm facial identification.
Now let's work on this, huh? What sucks is it's not very thick or full. It's just like it's a very thin beard, right? Well, that's fine because everyone makes fun of me. Everyone says that my beard is always thinning or patchy. So maybe he should have a patchy beard too, right?
The way Carl does character creators is amazing. I have the trilogy on Misery Merchant. I have the trilogy on 360. I have all three of the like OG games on PC as well. I have 1 and 2 on Steam, 3 on Origin, and then I have Legendary Edition. I've rebought this game too many times.
That's it. That's me.
No.
Does it look like me? Not really.
A few moments later.
We did it. We made our Phil Shepard. He looks terrible, just like me. Now, normal, veteran, hardcore.
That's why he's so boring. He just makes a character that looks like himself.
I'm gonna do veteran.
The Cyberpunk This Is How You Don't Play we did the other night, I have to give Phil credit that he didn't just make himself in that one. Sure.
You serious?
This is a seltzer water. This is not alcohol.
That looks nothing like me at all. Oh, that's Kaiden. Never mind.
You are stupid.
to zip up your jumpsuit on the way out of the bathroom, that's good. I just
Oh my god, look how ugly he is.
Me too. Me too, Misery Merchant. Andromeda and Andromeda is not that bad if you just if you take breaks from it. I liked Andromeda quite a bit.
Ugly motherfucker.
The key to Andromeda is just focus on the fucking story and just mainline it. It's best played if you just mainline it.
To make certain people the Spectres. So it's kind of scary because like, wow, if the Spectre is doing a good job, great, but what if they like they're really throwing their weight around, doing whatever they want? Admittedly, I've played this game so much that I remember a lot of this. Whoa.
No, you don't.
Guns. So that's Caden, and then we've got some generic dude on our team.
Yeah, that's Jenkins.
Relax, Jenkins.
You need to calm down, Corporal. A good soldier stays cool, even under fire.
Yeah, I'm a Decepticon. I'm a Mass Effect Andromeda apologist. I didn't think it was nearly as bad as people said it was.
So we've got Aiden can use sabotage.
The idea of it was so cool. The idea of going to another galaxy was amazing, and they squandered it. I think the combat in it was really good.
I forget how to heal.
I would still say that I'm gonna hot take here. Mass Effect 3, when you import a character that has been through Mass Effect 1 and 2, Mass Effect 3 is the best Mass Effect game. I'm just putting it out there. Like, objectively.
Combo attack. I totally forget how to heal. Is it up? I've already seen all this content before, you know what I'm saying?
I remember the content.
Let's put one in the throw.
I haven't played Andromeda since it was significantly changed. I wonder how it is now.
Put one in the warp as well.
Sniper rifles I didn't really focus on. I wanted to have be better with pistols. So pistols I'm like ridiculously sick with.
Everything changes in 10 years. It seriously does, man.
Ridiculously sick, dude.
Hello. Here to help.
Yeah, that's why Misery Merchant. I'd be curious to go back to it because I haven't gone back to it since like a few months since I finished my first. I don't call them playthroughs, but my first run. So that might be fun to just go back.
No shit.
Ooh, light armor for a human, Scorpion 1. So who can equip that? I think I can equip up to heavy armor.
Wrong.
I think Mass Effect 2 did the inventory perfectly. Because it was so focused on upgrades. Everything in Mass Effect 2 just fit together in terms of inventory and abilities. Mass Effect 1 was so scattered.
Throw doesn't work if they have shields. You have to take the shields down first. Then use throw.
Wrong.
For me playing this like my
Yep, targeting is off.
You know? You're getting up so slowly like a zombie. It's creepy. So if you're wondering why these
I like how you can talk to different people and each one can say, no, Mass Effect 1 was the best. No, Mass Effect 2 was the best. No, Mass Effect 3 was the best. I like Mass Effect 3 a lot.
But they're actually posing a little bit of a bullet.
The DLCs in 3 are amazing.
Already. I don't know if I'm going to romance anyone.
This guy's a bitch.
And really, I'll be honest, in Mass Effect 1, it really doesn't add anything. It actually, it's kind of like, it was put in there because they wanted to feel like it was groundbreaking to have it in a game at the time. Not a lot of games had romance options, you know, over a decade ago.
No, he's missing the point. What makes Mass Effect romance pretty cool is that it carries over game to game. So like Ashley or Caden or Liara or Miranda will have different reactions to you in the next game depending on the choices you made. Truthfully, I think the only one to go with in Mass Effect 1 is Liara. Liara is objectively the better choice. Ashley is a weird space bigot who doesn't know any better. She needs to go work on herself. And Liara is a very good student and a nerd, and I like nerdy girls.
But it doesn't really affect anything at all in the game. It doesn't. It just has a few extra dialogue options, and like one extra cutscene that doesn't really show anything.
What's
He's-
special? Taking the back and sucking
He's so reductive the way he talks about everything. Mass Effect romance doesn't
Who do I remember
affect
from the first
anything.
playthrough? I have no idea.
Alright, let's talk to Liara for more sexy chat.
I wonder if he liked Liara because it sounded like
Ooh.
Liana at the time.
But I was not sure if it was appropriate.
Oh yeah, mama. You would treat me too. How many nipples do you have under there? In depth, huh?
This is great.
I'll let you get in depth to my boxes.
If I remember
Oh,
correctly,
Tally,
it depends
yeah.
on what gender you pick. They give you options. I think if
Yeah,
you're male, it's
but
either
so
Ashley
Mass Effect
or
1,
Liara.
it's Liara, obviously. Mass Effect 2,
Is it just Kaden?
Tally, or sometimes I've gone with Miranda.
what?
Miranda's cool.
Wrong.
Or if you do really badly at Mass Effect 2, you can get with Kelly Chambers as like a consolation.
I've played this game so much that I remember a lot of this. The scimitar is more damage and more heatsink capacity, slightly less accuracy. All right, so what I should do then? Remove.
Yeah, dude, Misery Merchant. That's what I'm saying. That DLC for Mass Effect 3, where it's basically a party, one big party on the Citadel. That is why Mass Effect 3 is my favorite Mass Effect.
Empty. That's what I meant.
The DLC does a lot of work to
Then I
redeem
wanna
Mass
equip
Effect 3.
The scimitar. And, then
And
on
actually, the Mass
scimitar,
Effect 2
now I wanna
DLC is amazing.
that hammerhead round.
The Shadow Broker DLC is
Okay, now
very
I'm
good.
upgraded. See that? I mean, do I even have to comment on how fucking stupid that was? For me playing this like my 8th time, you know? All right, I'm gonna have to use a different weapon.
Oh,
obviously.
Jack is awesome.
It's not working out too well.
Meth Bear said in the chat, I don't even think Meth Bear is in here, but Meth Bear said in the chat earlier this morning, romance Jenna. I would call Jack the Jenna of this equation. I mean, you literally break her out of jail. That's how you meet Jack. So I'm gonna, for the purpose of this video, I'm going to equate Jack to Jenna St. Jean. Crazy Mamo. Oh my god! Wait. Is he really? He's doing the same thing 10 years later. Yes! Oh, same thing at the same moment! Holy shit! Caden does have a very interesting backstory. Oh my god. He is so pre-programmed to react a certain way to shit that 10 years later, he was reacting and doing the same stupid singing and humming at the same moments. This is amazing work. This is incredible. Andy, you're entitled to your opinion, but you're wrong. Mass Effect 3 is amazing. No, I love you, Andy. Don't worry about it. But that's why this series is, that's why you can tell this series is a good series, is because like everyone you talk to can have a different answer for what was their favorite game and why. It's kind of like how we were talking about Cyberpunk the other night, how like we were talking about shit that we did that like other people on the call had never seen. 10-year plan in Mass Effect, yes. You're right, Roachbait.
Oh, rocket! You tossed a rocket at me.
It's no, Phil.
Die!
Phil.
Jesus, you almost killed us. Oh, gotta use Metagel. There's still 2 more over
I will say in the beginning of the game, the wait time for Metagel is a lot.
Okay, we got all the shards.
Holy Jesus. What is that? What the fuck is that?
Oh, here's the 3rd box.
Yeah, Misery Merchant, if you ever want to come on to
right,
Lefty
we
or
did
my
it.
streams, just hit us up. You can find us. We're on Twitter. We're on Discord. So seriously, if you guys ever want to come on stream, we'd be happy to have you.
Everything changes in 10 years. It seriously does, man. Yeah. So the Avenger 2, it's an upgrade. So let's take the attachment off of.
Or
this,
you could do your own streams. I would watch a Mr. and Mrs. Merchant react to something. That'd be
Almighty
super
heavens,
sick.
When you go to equip a new
Super
weapon,
cool.
it'll prompt you and ask you if you want to auto transfer over. Who's Ashley's voice actress? I have no idea. I don't recognize any
Kimberly
voices
Brooks.
besides Captain Anderson is... God, I always forget his name.
Keith
He's a
David.
voice actor in Saints Row. He was a voice...
Keith
he's
David.
A famous actor. He's been in many different television shows. But I
Keith
always forget
David.
the guy's name.
I'm gonna fuck you up so bad you're gonna wish I had killed you.
But outside of that, I don't know if anyone else who voice acts in this game is anyone notable that you would know from something outside of the series.
Oh, there's...
This is what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Hello?
Well, maybe he's just
Hello?
tired of hearing you complain.
What?
I know I'm certainly tired of it. How do you think it
Yeah,
feels
merchants
to sit
react.
and listen to someone whine about
But
themselves all
yeah,
the time?
Misery Merchant, if you guys want to do your own streams, that's cool. But if you guys want to come on Taking L's sometime, let us know. We'd be so happy to have you. You were a joy to listen to on Detractor View.
Sounds like nothing serious.
I was laughing the whole way.
Doesn't it? You can't know.
I have a gun in my room. You give me 5 seconds, I'll get it. I'll come back down.
He
Boom!
misses like very obvious,
Too. That's why it's important to have these conversations.
very obvious like notable actors. There's more too. There's more notable actors like coming up later in the series.
Character development and meant something. I mean, we could probably talk to Jacob for a little bit extra dialogue and story, but quite frankly, I don't really care.
Great story.
There's Fist. I'm about to die. Holy crap, that was bad. Oh, there's
I will
turrets
give
and
him this, guys. The Mass Effect 1 combat is very clunky. But if you spec yourself in a certain way, it's pretty cool. You can get really creative with how you use your combat abilities versus your party's combat abilities.
Jesus.
Like, what he should be doing is he should be moving up to
One turret is down.
that central cover right there, and he should have had Garrus use tech abilities on the turrets.
Her offices are easy enough to spot. Good day.
So if I remember correctly, what he's saying is basically there's
His camera is in a terrible
they're
place.
kind of like they have like a psychic connection, and when they do that, these other races feel like, oh, like someone I could talk to, someone I could trust, so they end up telling them like everything. And
Lefty, agree. Mass Effect 3 was so good until the last. Yes, until the very ending. It's a great game.
To tell his secrets and almost be like a psychiatrist to him.
Wrong, 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 wrong. Wrong, 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 wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong.
Yeah, he doesn't understand what a consort is.
Okay.
I should be going now.
I don't care.
Have a pleasant day.
But I got see, just having those little side conversations will earn you extra experience points. So even though it seems stupid, it doesn't really add to anything. You know, excellent content. Like really, seriously, the game is outstanding. You do benefit by doing those because you'll get a little bit of extra leveling from them.
Hey, it worked. 2 reps. I need to talk to everyone on the ship. I'm probably into getting more rep out of it.
Make the numbers go up, Phil. Yep.
You gotta do this from time to time.
Everything changes in 10 years. It seriously does, man. So we're gonna see what we can do here. I don't know how long I want to stick around. Obviously, I don't want the rest of the stream to be the Citadel, but let's see. All right, let's.
Oh, Jennifer Hale is way better than Mark Meer. Way better than Mark Meer. Mark Meer's good, but Jennifer Hale is on a whole different level.
This game built the Citadel. The Citadel has been around for a very long time. The Keepers maintain it, but no one really knows who built it.
That's all.
It already existed, just like the mass relays that she's referencing.
No, he's wrong about that.
Over the galaxy.
The Protheans built
who
it.
made the Citadel. They don't actually know about
No,
anything,
the Protheans built it.
Not entirely accurate.
I thought the Protheans vanished 50,000 years ago.
The Protheans built the relays, and the Protheans built the Citadel.
Block his face.
Citadel is the main mass relay. It's like a hub. I mean, I'm a Mass Effect nerd who's read all the
Relays
books,
were created
so
by
like.
the Protheans.
Just like the mass relays that she's referencing that teleport them all over
There's a really good book
They don't
about
actually know
Anderson,
they don't actually
Captain
know
Anderson, and
about anything really.
Captain Anderson and Saren that
There's a
everybody
lot.
should
Lift,
read.
Lift is really good. Lift, it basically, if the enemy has no shields, it makes them float. You just shoot them in the air and they can't do anything about it. It's incredibly good, but I'm gonna have to put a lot of stuff into throw to unlock it. I don't know if I really want to put that much into it right now.
He
So
should
let's
be
go
using
Charm.
tungsten rounds in everything.
Let's do another Vanguard.
Or he should be using warp. He should have spec'd in a way where he could get warp. Warp is very good.
Did that. Barrier.
There we go. So he's
Barrier
specking into
shields,
warp.
biotic shields barrier for defense purposes. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I'll put one in the throw.
No points in pistols, huh?
4 points for Caden. Again, Caden's like the most changed appearance.
Oh, Assassin, he calls himself a big fan of everything. That's why it's great. That's why these are so much fun to watch.
They basically completely overhauled his look. Dream Joker says, is it me or do you think Caden sounds different in the remaster? No, I think Caden sounds the same, but looks different. Like, totally same voice actor and everything, but his appearance, they redesigned him. He does not look the same to me. He looks like a new character.
Yeah, Andy,
By the way,
biotics in Mass Effect 1 were definitely more... They hit harder, and there was just more abilities overall.
Yeah, I wasn't using that because I'm dumb. Yes! Where's the voices? Does this come with the Shadow Broker DLC for Season 2?
Yes,
I
Misery
don't know.
Merchant.
I
I
mean, you would
love that
think this
a
is
lot
Legendary
of the
Edition, supposed to
codex
have all
entries are
expansions,
voiced,
right?
so you could just
It has
play them in the
everything,
background.
I don't know 100%.
And the guy that does the voice reads for
Someone's
those
saying,
is
"Oh, I
the
can't
same
verify
guy
my
as
PayPal, so I
the
can't give you." Then please
administrator
flex my
in
Patreon.
Crackdown.
That's why I
So
have multiple ways that
he
you
just
can
has a
contribute.
great
It's not just
reading and
only
announcing
PayPal,
voice.
it's preferred, and yes, you can please do. You can flex my Patreon. So I can go to all these places now.
Fucking 4-year-old Begman right there. Schrodinger's mega fan, yes.
I can fast travel all around the map now if I want.
DSP is both a super fan and a hater of every game he plays.
Crappy dialogue.
I mean, he does hate every game he plays,
Stupid.
eventually.
All right, enough chatter. Let's move out, people.
Stupid dialogue. Meaningful dialogue choices. Elcos Combine license for the Normandy Quartermaster. So I bought that. What that does, it means that later on, I believe you can buy...
Everybody knows.
supplies from
Everybody
this vendor on
knows.
your shit,
This
rather
this
than
game
having
was
to always
11
come
years
back
old
here.
when this collection came out. Everybody knows, Phil.
Right, you can actually buy this stuff from the ship when you buy that. So that way, you know, you don't have to keep... Oh my god, you go back to the Citadel. I want to buy a new item. So you don't have to do that. So that's why I bought that. What? That's not how it works. I don't think I want to buy anything else. And the truth is, there's so many items you find in the game. It's time for... Hold on, I select my ability.
Getting the licenses for the quartermaster is like a really big deal. It's very convenient.
Thumbs on the floor. Damn, did you see him go flying? Yo, he was on the floor. He flew over the fucking back.
Yo!
Damn.
Shields.
He's not taking... No. No. This is a cover shooter. Phil.
Thumbs using the wall.
Phil.
I'm almost dead. Damn, I almost died.
Oh
That was
my-
incredibly close.
This is painful, guys.
Holy
This is actually painful.
I believe he uses the sniper rifle as well. He uses the sniper and he uses the assault rifle, but he doesn't have a sniper on him right now.
Holy Jesus. What is that? What the fuck is that?
What? I wanted a squad. I screwed up. Here you go.
Level 1 sniper rifle.
I want him to get the shot.
Big ups, Phil, for not understanding how the inventory system works. The inventory system was weird, but it wasn't complicated. This game, Mass Effect 1, had a bad inventory system. 2 did it right, in my opinion. 2 was also a little bit more satisfying when it came to inventory because you were building and, like, developing and concepting your own weapons
he's glad
on the
we have-
Normandy,
also, you may
and
notice
it
they removed
felt
the
like you were
class
building
lock on
towards
weapons.
something. It was
I
a lot
did
more
notice that,
engaging, in my opinion.
It looks like everyone.
I
can
also
use any
really
kind of
liked the
weapon, which
planet
is
mining
weird,
in Mass
because
Effect
that's
2.
the whole point of selecting classes at the beginning, and now it seems like
Classes.
they undone part of that to make it more open, I guess, right? Yeah, it is a little weird that they undid the class lock. So, but anyway, yeah, that makes more sense because I was like, wait a minute, why could everyone equip every weapon at the beginning of the game? It's only supposed to be certain weapons like pistols or rifles or shotguns or only class specific. And now, it seems like everyone can use them. So that's kind of weird.
Oh my god, rest in peace. Holy shit, Carl. You gotta hard limit your audio, buddy. Sorry, headphone users. That one nearly got me.
Admittedly, I've played this game so much that I remember a lot
Gotta
of it.
check for
And I
peaks,
also think we
dude,
wanna go
before
talk
you
to the,
render a video.
The consult, that's a mission as well.
Here, I'll just put a
Not bad.
I'll just
So
do it,
Den
and I'll put a
will
limiter.
sell their requisitions will now be sold on the ship later in the game. No, that's not how it works. It's so weird.
Okay. I'm limiting the say you don't play to -2.
Wow, I don't care.
So that doesn't happen again. Sorry, headphone users.
I really don't give a shit. There we go. I hadn't drawn my weapon yet because I'm stupid.
Actually, -2 may not be aggressive enough. Let's do -5.
No, I want that one. This.
Yeah. Okay.
I can't shoot him from this far.
Yeah, that was definitely supposed to be a jump scare, but I don't like that.
I need to unlock these shotgun abilities.
I've solved the problem now.
11 minutes later.
Oh, I had the wrong gun.
We
select.
shouldn't
I
have
wanna
any
use the
ear bleeding
pistol.
peaks anymore. Sorry, everybody.
Fuck.
The way he
Wow, you can only fire twice with this gun. It overheats. Oh my
the
god.
way
I'm
he
frozen.
does these fights
I
is
was
so
frozen
boring.
today.
What did you target?
No, you know what it is? He overheated my gun with his ability. The enemy had an ability to overheat my weapon.
Take the shot. My God,
Sure,
Phil.
I had enough of your shit.
Look, kid, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but don't waste your time.
Oh, look, I don't have enough to do it.
Wrong.
Yeah.
No, he could do it. He would just have to select the right side dialogue option and do the quest.
So I can't do it yet.
Like that.
Don't waste your time, kid. Run away now while you still can.
Hello? Can you read? Oh wow, so he felt this mission's gone.
You are.
Nice, I'm getting money.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I should go see what's on these discs.
Oh, Emily Wong.
Alright, she tipped
Emily's alright.
Shepard.
She's one of my favorite like side characters that shows up in every game.
Everyone's
It's nice to
getting
see
tipped
her.
today. It's nice.
There's her and Khaleesa Bensine and El Jalani. And Khaleesa Bensine and El Jalani is like the slander newswoman. The woman that takes your words and tries to spin them. But I like Emily Wong.
I can't do
She's
either.
alright.
I don't have enough leveling yet, but I could buy it.
What if I purchased the evangelical permit for you?
I wonder
that's
if
right. See, almighty
Phil is
Teddy
gonna
Bears, those
punch
options are always
Khaleesa
grayed out
Bensine and
the
El
second or
Jalani in the
third
face
run.
because that's the only
You'll
choice.
have your Paragon or Renegade maxed out, then you can just easily complete them. I see.
Yeah, Charm and Intimidate are literally a stat he could increase. And they're like they're some of the most worthwhile. You should increase both.
So they're saying it's in the
I
Wars
always
access
increase
corridor?
both if I can. Because it's good to have both options.
Korra's Den. That's where I gotta go. Korra's Den. Exactly like you said. I mean, it's not a perfectly redesigned game. There's gonna be some issues every once in a while. They're not bad. We haven't had terrible frame stutters making it unplayable. It's every once in a while. There's stuff.
Oh, Mass Effect character tier ranking. That would actually be a fun one.
Okay. When does the retro replay stream come?
I think we'd have to get the right.
I can't specifically answer.
I've
but it will be
I've
coming up
avoided
either
doing
early
like a
end
tier
of
maker
May
stream,
or beginning
and
of
I'd be interested. Lefty, you and I can talk at some point, but I'd be interested to get your thoughts on a tier maker. I don't think that's a door we should open. If we do open that door, we'd have to have the right people on stream. do. Because I think if we had the right people on stream with us, we could do a fun tier maker. But I think a Mass Effect tier list would be fun. For people who are knowledgeable about Mass Effect, obviously. I think a Hitman map tier maker may be logical for us when we get to the end of our Hitman Endure, but we'll see. Guys, we're like 6 months away from being done with that Hitman Endure. It's gonna take forever. So, but I'm here for it. Grunt is the best boy.
Ward's
Correct.
access? Wait a minute. Ward's access. This is it, isn't it? This
Grunt,
is it right
Grunt is
here.
amazing. A tier maker of the set you don't... I don't know. I don't think a tier maker of the set you don't play is worth it, because, like, they all have value. I don't think I've watched this set you don't play that's, like, categorically bad. They're all fun. The only ones I'll say that about is probably the Phil had his community try to make a couple of them, and those are bad. But the majority of them are at least fun.
No. I don't know. I don't fucking see it. Why the fuck don't I see it? Am I blind? This is the Ward's access too. I just fast traveled to Ward's access and there's nothing there.
He just has to go down the stairs. The sign said, go down the stairs.
Oh, really? I'm being told go down this elevator and then I'll be where I need to go.
Go down this elevator?
No shit.
Wait, what did he say? So
Down this elevator. Oh, really? I'm being told go down this elevator.
Go
and then I'll
down
be
this
where I need to
elevator.
go.
Well, no shit.
We can finally go back to
Yeah,
the
he
fucking
just
tower,
doesn't read. He
scan
just
the
doesn't
final
read,
keepers,
Rigel the
and then
Seventh.
finish this mission here, and then they'll allow us to leave all the mission stuff.
No.
I mean, that was ridiculously long. That took so... I don't remember being that long, but man, at least we were thorough. We got everything done. We don't have to come back here.
No,
Now, like, because we did
Nope.
everything, we won't have to come back here for other missions or anything.
You are the first human Spectre, Commander.
You could mainline this and just ignore all the side missions.
Except
That's
that
the
we
beauty
already
of
know
it.
Anderson was the first, but he just got demoted, right?
I'm honored, Counselor.
Oh, he did. This is his third time through. This is his third time through the entire
This is
trilogy.
engineering in Mass Effect 2, but there's no engineering in Mass Effect 1.
Like, how does he not
right?
remember?
Wrong.
I remember stuff from like 10 years ago about games I wasn't even that invested in.
We can talk to our crew. Almighty Tevin! No, I did not punch the reporter. I opted to help the reporter.
No.
Which gets you a lot of experience.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was saying. He's confusing Emily Wong with Khaleesi Dinsin and Al Jalani. They're different characters.
Level up.
Flashback.
Here's some more gas. These I have to stop at.
Punch the bat back in the mouth. Should sneak around and pull his tail.
Not listening.
What? Look at this bullshit. Now I'm stuck.
We need to go inside.
I have to go inside.
Yeah, we need to go inside.
Oh my god. This
In
is
order to,
remarkable.
We need to go
He's
inside
following-
in order to stop kill all these gets and open the
He's
door.
following
this door.
He's following the same reasoning process almost to the minute as he did 10 years apart. This is so wild.
Where's the door? I know there's a door or a switch or something here. I forget where though.
What the fuck? I can't go inside this one? That's bullshit.
This is unreal, chat. This is unreal.
And by the way, as I told you guys, please, tipping is the best way to support the streams right now. Even though, yes, I'm appreciating all these contributions today, the memberships, the super chats, they all help, but I'm not going to get any benefit from those for a while.
Super chats
Alright,
help
maybe I
me
need to do
later.
vehicle? I don't know what to do here. I don't remember. How do I get this to open?
Just what do you think you're doing, Dave?
So it appears I cannot go inside this one. This is the wrong way.
And Phil. Phil never changes. I like that. I like that.
Ah, here it is.
Supposed to go this way.
If Ron Perlman is on Cameo,
Come on,
I would
Mako.
literally try to get him to say Phil. Phil never changes.
Everything changes in 10 years. It seriously does, man.
Wrong!
80, but I think you guys would prefer 1080, no? Oh my god, I almost died.
How is his pistol doing so little damage?
I almost died.
He must be working with a very, very underleveled pistol.
Okay. I think we're going the right way now. Yeah,
I don't think he understands that the inventory are tiered.
Support the stream with tips if you can. That's what I really need to hit for the
If you
next
can.
into the next one. I appreciate the memberships. I appreciate all your contributions. I'm going the wrong way. I do appreciate everything, but
His pistol's so weak.
Dun, 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 dun.
He's probably working with the default pistol.
The epic music.
I'd love to see his inventory.
So I gotta take cover.
That cannot be a very good pistol.
We've been jammed.
Yeah, I need money now and I need money later. Exactly, Johnny. We just went through that the other day.
Oh my God, she's
where he
died
was talking about how
day.
like, oh, the YouTube side of things is lower than I'd like it to be.
What the hell?
Dave.
Whoa!
Denied! Sit down!
Yeah,
They all
enemies
appeared
can
behind me
flank
and
you.
slaughtered my ass.
I'm
Wow.
surprised it took him this long to die.
Literally appeared behind me and slaughtered me. That sucks.
Oh, Lefty, we've seen entire segments of this where he targets a table with his biotic abilities.
Back the fuck up.
You ain't seen nothing yet, man. It's the worst. He's not using mods on any of his weapons.
Short range, short range, short range. No.
He's just spamming abilities. Also, 2 of those abilities were off target. That's what I'm... Dude, that pistol is so underpowered. By this point in the game, I was wrecking fools with pistol headshots.
God damn it!
Yes, Rigel. King Jad has a great video on how he did okay this month on both sides, and he has he has no room to complain.
Don't bullshit me.
That's why these guys are lasting so long.
Yeah, veteran does become the new normal. Mass Effect 3 gets a lot more
Now we
forgiving
take out the boss. I think we took
when
out
it comes
all
to
the little
combat.
guys. Oh, never mind. There's quite a few of them left, actually.
This is where you take out your rifle or you pick targets for Garrus. How is he not... Never mind. I always ask that question. Yeah, Luna, that's what I'm thinking. His weapons are the basic, because there's no way someone who's been paying even a little bit of attention to their inventory would have weapons that do this little damage.
She died.
It's amazing.
Instant replay, please.
Wow, Crowley, what are you doing? Like she walked out there and got killed. I have 0 med gels, and one of them was about to recharge, so I have at least 1. What? That's not how it works.
What?
What's this? A medical kit. Oh, good. Oh, shit.
Oh, good.
What the
There's
fuck?
medical supplies in the med gel. You can also, like, instruct your party members to take different cover
You fucking son of a bitch.
to keep them safer, and he's not doing any of that.
Jesus Christ.
Just spamming abilities,
Garrus is
not
now dead,
understanding what
and I
they
have no
do.
health or shields.
Wait, did he just use Unity when
You're
his...
dead again.
Oh, never mind. Yeah, he's wearing, he's wearing, not the basic armor, but very low level armor.
I'm hitting it. Is it dying or what? What just happened?
Because, to use his terminology, he is a glass cannon, because he's taking like 2 shots and he's terminal health.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, med gel are in medical supplies, and you do get them for winning certain fights, certain combat fights. He should be able to drop these drones in like 3 to 5 shots at most. He is incredibly weak.
Holy shit! Garrus is dead again.
Yeah, you're right. He is wearing the armor you pick up on Eden Prime, because the camo pattern on the shoulders is very distinctive.
Die. Ah!
He's actually bad at games. I know ALT likes to say that like he's the average gamer, and maybe he is, but like this is aggressively bad. Like, he's not reading or engaging with any of the game systems.
Finally blew up. Jesus Christ, man.
I think too, back at this time, he would have played this on Xbox, I'm pretty sure. Xbox Series X. But he has all the enhancements turned off. So yeah, Lefty, this is not how this game's supposed to... This looks so muddy.
Right now I'm not using
I played this on PC. I played the Legendary Edition on PC, and it was crisp as fuck.
Oh, I see Geth everywhere down there. Do you see that?
It just looks so flat and muddy.
Kill.
That's a good point Carl is making. Phil should be... He should be specking towards a shotgun.
Are way more effective because they suck ass in this game.
He should be using his biotics to push down there and just mulch them with the shotgun.
Nice. Damn, I'm slamming the shit out of everybody.
Damn.
Oh. Seconds, we would have been Search and rescue. Look at Dr.
What's
Sony.
up, Grandfather?
I have a research upgrade. I have the access from Dr. Sony's office.
Good afternoon.
Liara to Sony.
It's not morning anymore.
From Liara to Sony.
Dr. Liara to Sony.
And Dr. to Sony. Dr. to Sony.
I flay you alive with my mind.
Everything changes in 10 years. It seriously does, man.
Wrong!
So a few people in the stream chat have been talking about, oh, by the way, shout out to Almighty Tevin. Became a standard supporter. Thank you, Almighty Tevin, for the membership support. A few people are talking about how it seems like there are direct, like, similarities between some of the races in Mass Effect and other things. Like, for example, the Krogan are kind of like the Klingons.
No.
In some ways.
No, that's wrong.
Turians maybe are kind of like Vulcans.
Right? No.
And I agree there. Like in the I think the Volus are more like the Ferengi. They're all about commerce and profits and stuff
I
like
disagree
that.
with him in his chat. The Asari are more like Vulcans than the Turians. Like, and actually, the Turians are more like Klingons than... Oh, okay. The Turians are more like Klingons than the Krogan, and the Asari are more like Vulcans. They have it all wrong. All wrong. Because the Turians have a militaristic society that is bound by honor, Klingon, and the Vulcans are, well, they're emotionally vibrant, but emotionally suppressed beings, which you meet a lot of Asari that are like this. I mean... The Asari have literal mind meld capabilities like the Vulcans. That's the parallel. The Asaris and the Vulcans, and then it would be the Turians and the Klingons. And the Krogan, I don't really think that the Krogan fit into a Star Trek norm or paradigm, but they don't have to.
I think they went. They did that on purpose. They know that there's going to be people who are fans of Star Trek.
Phil has also said he's a huge fan of Star Trek in the past as well. Which he's not. Cool, just like he doesn't know shit.
In Star Trek, there's a race of people who kind of have these, like, what do they call it? Empath? They're empaths, and that's pretty much what the Asari are supposed to be. Empathic, right?
You could conflate the Asari with Betazoid, but, I mean, Marina Sirtis is in this game, so... Maybe, yeah? Yeah, that's kind of the point I was making. Well, yeah, dude, there are so many people, Johnny, there are so many people from Star Trek in this series.
You must think I am a complete and utter
Michael Dorn shows up. I think Avery Brooks was in Mass Effect 3.
Oh, by the goddess. How could I be so dense?
By the
You
goddess.
must think I am a complete
I'll
and
be right
utter
back.
fool.
Babe.
Why am I toxic?
I know things are different aboard the Normandy, but I'm concerned about the aliens, Vicarian and Rex.
Garrus and
With
Rex?
respect, Commander. Should they have full access to the ship?
What does she mean? Because they're not Alliance.
They may not serve the Alliance, Chief, but they're allies. At least as far as Saren goes.
Right.
This is the most advanced ship in the Alliance Navy. I don't think we should give them free rein to poke around the vital systems. Engines, sensors, weapons.
What does she mean? You don't trust aliens? Yeah, let's see what she said. You don't trust any aliens at all?
You don't trust the Alliance's allies?
I'm not sure I'd call the Council races allies.
What?
We, humanity, I mean, have to learn to rely on ourselves. I don't mean we should mistreat them, Commander. I just think we should be prepared to go it without them. As noble as the Council members seem now, if their backs are against the wall, they'll abandon us. It's not racism, not really. Members of their species will always be more important to them than humans are.
So it's funny because she's saying, I don't trust aliens because I don't think the aliens actually trust us. Huh? You see, it's cyclical. It's a cyclical thought process that doesn't really corroborate itself. Like, it doesn't really make any logical sense. So because I suspect that they're being dishonest, we should be dishonest with them. Like, huh? How does that work?
What the fuck are you talking about?
As noble as the Council members seem now, if their backs are against the wall, they'll abandon us. Members of their species will always be more important to them than humans are. It's racism.
Do you get it?
It won't be a problem, Commander. You say jump, I say how high. You tell me to kiss a Turian, I'll ask which cheek.
What about me? That's so stupid. Where does that even come from? What about me? When did you have any discussion about anything romantic? What about me? Do I really want to date a virtual fucking girl in the game? No, I'm married in real life. I don't need to date a virtual girl in the fucking game.
Oh, hello, I'm back. I grabbed a granola bar.
This guy's a bitch.
Phil's
Yeah, I
no
would say
fun.
Warbit
He doesn't like virtual
more
waifus. He's such a he's such a wet blanket.
Oh my god, you've got to be joking. I should be focused on his handgun. Yeah, I should.
Exo Presley has the deck.
So, I'm going to be using the handgun.
I was so disappointed when I picked Infiltrator and the sniper rifle was so ineffective, but the pistol was so like amazing. God-like strength.
Everything changes in 10 years.
His Edge 2 is better than Striker 3. It's weird, but it is. And man, did they get fucking destroyed by Singularity. Singularity is so broken, that's why I love it. So I will challenge myself a little bit. It's so broken, that's why I love it. Challenge myself.
Bullshit.
Oh, I've played on Insanity difficulty before.
Fitness, electronics, damping, really, I don't give a fuck. Decryption, I'm really good. Command, as you can see, Charm and Intimidate are maxed out. And equipment, I'm not going to touch because obviously I'm going to have the best equipment in the game. I'm not going to really need to change it around or anything.
That's also not true.
Ooh, Kroger heavy
Equipment
armor.
matters.
My glasses look like Garrus's visors.
Especially in Insanity.
That's right.
An Edge 2?
And I'm
He's
a
only got an
sniper like
Edge 2? Edge 2 is like a basic bitch pistol. It's nothing.
Rocket. Oh god, that rocket rocked me. Okay. The game looks so dated because it is. This game is what, 12 years old, 11 years old? Ooh, toxic bonus. Let's do toxic.
He's at the colony and he still has
Why
basic
am I
armor.
toxic? Oh shit.
He's okay.
Oh no, I'm about to
So
die.
those radioactive rounds are putting in some work, but that's only a mod.
I gotta get out of here. deal.
He sets himself up for such a terrible time. Because he doesn't read. Like that's the most basic problem is he doesn't read.
The barrier comes back.
It's so fucking frustrating.
The barrier goes down so fast, it's insane. Where's this stupid thing?
Where's the stupid fucking thing?
Oh my god. Where the fuck is it? That was it. It was an assault drone sitting up there.
Is that, I wonder, is that N7 pit
Oh no! I'm dead.
something in this edit, or is it something that he fucked up in his layout? Because that's been appearing and disappearing. I wonder why.
Everything does insane damage in this mode. When you do veteran and insanity, everything does insane damage. You're just like you die constantly.
Yeah, and he doesn't play like everything does insane damage.
No, that's not how it works.
Especially deadly at short range.
Sir Stoney's a shout out to the Tali appreciation stream. Oh boy.
Lefty, he's one of the best overall gamers in the country. Just ask him, he'll tell you.
That was close. So hold on, if I get the Stiletto 6, it's 198, 11, and 65, right?
Wait,
Right now, my gut is 124 and 57.
You have a Kessler 1?
What is that?
He doesn't know how to use comparison?
What is that?
See, I don't care about
Fuck me, dude.
Sucks.
This game is built so you can easily compare inventory when you're buying shit, so you can make sure the numbers go up.
More often. Hell yeah. 18-second freeze on a powerful enemy. Metal Leaf says, can you swap shoulders in this game? I don't remember if in the original
Andy, he never said which country.
I don't remember if you can swap shoulders in this one.
That's a good point.
See you later, Beef Gaming. Thanks for chilling with us today, man.
Galtopia. Thanks for chilling with us today, man.
Why did you use Singularity on me? Oh my god, you stupid.
Oh, Ludwig is a Mass Effect fan? I didn't know that.
Instant replay, please.
Little bunny hop.
He wouldn't be the best in the Vatican.
Oh shit. That's bad. Very bad.
I bet the Pope plays Stardew Valley.
God, this fucking thing. No, go.
Oh fuck, guys. Phil play.
So
I
hard
need to find
drive.
the stream where Phil
It's
played
still hard
Stardew
to
Valley.
drive.
I want to watch that.
Seriously. Is that true? Because melee them, doesn't that kill them? I think it might kill them. So yeah, Almighty Tevin. Does melee would not kill the colonists? I didn't know that.
For me, playing this like my 8th time.
Yes, L1 does a speed boost. I remember Darkness. I don't think I want to speed
Melee
boost
doesn't kill him, and you can get the special grenade. That is. You can get the special grenade that has a very quick recharge time that knocks them out.
So
He purged this entire colony, didn't he? Because there should be people around.
And see if anyone else is alive.
And I know you're stalling.
What? Almighty Tevin. I'll tip you if you go for an environmental kill with a lift and throw combo. Well, what that would be, she would use Singularity, and then I would have him push, right?
He's a variety streamer,
the guns in this game are
guys.
better than the abilities. Wrong! What you want to do is you want to stay away from them. If they get too close to you, then they can infect you with the green shit, and then you can't heal. When you're green,
That's cool. Yeah, then
you can't
Ludwig
heal at
probably
all.
lost his shit.
Message of the Floyd.
No, there's no aim assist in this game. Someone
Yes,
just said no
there
aim
is.
assist. No, there's never been aim assist in Mass Effect. Hell no. Okay.
He's aiming incorrectly, but the aim assist is.
Hit that sack.
What are you doing?
Hit that big saggy sack. Yes.
I'm a mature adult.
Tonin says, did I always play as a biotic? No, I honestly, I don't actually feel
Makes
like
me
when
want
you
to play this
as
game. I'm playing
matters that
Cyberpunk
much.
though. I need to
It's more
finish
about mastering your
Cyberpunk.
party members. Always having a good tech person.
But I would love to.
Biotic to use their abilities.
I would love to play this. Well, not Mass Effect 1. I'd probably start with Mass Effect 2.
Don't get it, do you? You don't.
If I'm getting 2-shot kills, the game.
Because I have a Mass Effect 1 clear save in Legendary Edition, so I'll probably pick 2 back up and go from there.
And I have toxic rounds on it, so that's why I was killing everything with 2 shots.
Who cares?
They're actually posing a little bit of a bullet sponge challenge because I upped the difficulty already.
Upped it. He upped it.
By the way, I did the combo that you had asked for and you didn't tip, so you lied. You're a fucking liar. This is the guy who says, "Oh, if you do a lift and push a throw combo, I'll tip you," and I did. He didn't do shit. He's a liar.
Oh, he was bounty spotted. Old bounty spotted.
So you lied. You're a fucking liar. This is. By the way, I did the combo that you had asked for and you didn't tip, so you lied. You're a fucking liar. This is the guy who says, "Oh, if you do a lift and push a throw combo, I'll tip you," and I did. He didn't do shit. He's a liar.
Why the fuck you lying?
Almighty Tevin says, I'll tip you if you go for an environmental kill with a lift and throw combo.
Fucking liar. If you get to do something nice, then do it. If not, you're banned.
To get the best outcome on Vermeer, you need to have either maxed charm or maxed intimidation. If you don't, there's a speech challenge that you need to complete, and if you don't complete
I don't know if that's entirely true. What he's talking about is saving Rex.
So I'm almost thinking maybe I shouldn't do Vermeer yet.
You don't need.
Basically, he was.
You don't need max charm or intimidate to save Rex.
For biotic, so he has biotic powers because they were basically like messed with when they were almost like guinea pigs when they were younger, and he has all these problems now, side effects of having these experiments done to him.
So Caden's a mutant, basically.
Was Caden in Mass Effect 2
I heard about that dog explained. I haven't watched too many clips or read up on it. But that's something I definitely want. I want to talk about that on the next chat show.
Mass Effect 3, I have no recollection.
But I read something on Twitter about
I'm trying to
bounties.
remember now. I just don't remember. Yeah. I remember a lot of this.
You intrigue me, Shepard. But I was not sure if it was appropriate to act on my feelings.
Incredibly inappropriate.
There must also be an emotional and spiritual connection.
Because they're empaths.
Our species may be different, but there are many things we could share. But none of this matters if you are already involved in
Maybe she wants an emotional connection because that's just the type of person she is.
Way off. Just listen. You are attracted. You were way off. Nah, forget about it. I just want to be friends. I say forget it.
It's not a big deal. Don't worry about it.
This is very embarrassing for me, Commander.
You were way off.
What a dick. He can never have any
I'm
fun.
attracted to you, you blue tentacled bitch.
You were way off.
Get on your knees. Thank me.
Incredibly inappropriate. You know, it's just like the sorry.
What a good cut.
We're trying to save the fucking
What a
universe.
good cut.
And I gotta deal with this shit. I'm trying to stop Saren and the Reapers.
This is siege
put up with your
mode.
Bullshit, man.
At the very least,
What is
defense
this
mode.
nonsense? It's fucking kitty shit.
This guy's a bitch.
It's insanely
I really like
expensive
that cat
compared to what I
clip. It's
have.
funny.
Maybe I should sell
This guy's a
some
bitch.
No shit.
The VI controls all the facilities, weapons, drones, and automated.
Big ups Lance Hendrickson.
You're the only one that can pull
He
this
played
off,
Bishop in the Alien
It
series.
sounds like no one's pulling it off because I'm saving the universe. I don't have time for your busy work.
He also played General Shepard in the original Modern Warfare 2.
We're gonna waste our time for.
Wait, he never unlocked specialization? He didn't go to Luna? He didn't go to Luna!
Do I have the best equipment?
No.
But I'm not really using a shotgun with him.
Did anyone tell him that that's how you unlock class specialization?
Shotgun. No, she uses assault rifles.
This is unreal, guys.
Kelly uses shotguns. She does.
He's aggressively playing the game poorly. Like, aggressively playing the game poorly. He'll jump to the DLC, but he won't do Luna?
Scimitar is good. Yeah, I'll give her the scimitar.
Okay.
Okay, there you go. Oh.
Yeah, I really like Lance Hendrickson as General Shepard. It was a really good role for him.
Tevin says, I guess veteran difficulty isn't as tough as I thought it was. It's slightly tougher. Enemies are a little bit more bullet spongy, and they definitely deal a lot more damage. But no, it's actually not that much more difficult.
Of course!
Personally, I think the Mako stuff's okay.
So if he's not
but
going to go to
admittedly,
Luna
it does
every minute he plays, the game's going to get harder and harder and harder. Class specialization can save your ass at the end of the game.
Uh-oh.
If I was gonna skip anything, I would skip
Oops.
the.
Yeah, my gun's overpowered right now.
What is this? It's like
Yo,
the
my
Falling
gun's
Sky
crazy
DLC. It's the one
No,
with the
I didn't do any
Batarians.
grinding or
Honestly,
anything, so it just has
this
to grind it on
DLC
stream.
is completely
I'm
missable.
only playing this game for stream. I'm not doing any additional gameplay. of this
It's a lot of
so-
effort and you get almost nothing.
This is because I did the Citadel shit. I did so much stuff on the Citadel. I don't know what kind of extra. Whoa!
He's gonna get wrecked in this fight. Yeah, a lot of great gamer faces today. Good point, Lefty.
Well, this sucks.
How is he doing that little damage?
That's what I wanted. I wanted this.
Missed.
Jesus Christ. Oh!
And we're only in Mass Effect 1. Keep in mind, this is how you don't play covers all 3 games, and we're only in Mass Effect 1. And if he imports his character, it's like a cumulative downward spiral. Although they pretty much make some aspects of Mass Effect 2 like impossible to fuck yourself. No, that's a barrier, Dave. Yeah, it'd be really cool to collaborate with Ludwig. I don't know him well, but he's fun. I like a lot of his stuff. His streams are rare, but they're always a joy.
Business right now.
And the Doo 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 song is legendary.
Get down! Oh no, I got the wrong grenades equipped.
He also goes in the
I got the
books
wrong
as
grenades. I got the
the only
stupid
one that's done a Chaos
anti-Korean
Realms. This is how you don't play, and it's a really good This is how you don't play. I think ALT watched it recently.
Yeah. The stupid thorium gas.
No, Dan Dark, you can't be serious. He skipped Mass Effect 2? Why would you skip Mass Effect 2?
My whole team's dead.
If anything, there's merit to skipping Mass Effect 1 and starting at Mass Effect 2.
Oh my god, where did he come from? I'm gonna die. No, no, no. No, 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 no.
Like if somebody asked me today how would I get into Mass Effect, I would say get the Legendary Edition, skip 1, jump to 2, because you can do that. You can do that interactive story thing where you can fill in the blanks for 1 without playing 1. Where, you know what I'm talking about? You can basically get the credit for Mass Effect 1 without playing it. That's what he should have done. How do you skip 2? This asshole!
Oh my god, I'm almost dead.
So much of Mass Effect 3 is not going to make sense to him.
I don't think he sucks.
Because he skipped 2. I can't believe this.
He's basically inferior to other characters. Like, he's a tech and biotic combo. But
Exo Presley has the
Liara's better for biotics and Tali's better for tech. So it's kind of like, you don't need them. You know what I mean? Like, if you're going to go in specialist classes, you can already have better classes.
No, he doesn't understand.
So Kaden kind of like doesn't really fit a role. Like, Ashley kind of does because she's a soldier, pure combat.
No. See, he's looking at this too
What
reductively.
you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard.
Whoa! That's the Savant tool. Look how good it is.
I'm gonna update the limiter a little bit more.
Savant tool. That's crazy good. And 8 points for Liara. Yeah, she's all biotics.
There we go.
So
That'll be better.
let's go with you got a biotics expert. We got a military combat expert. There's a drone. Look at that. A water feature.
A water
Nice natural
feature.
waterfall. I can't wear the medium armor, right? I think I can only wear light armor.
Wait, what was that?
Actually, I don't know.
Was that Outer Worlds? What game was he playing? I'm always curious.
Nice natural water.
Yeah. That's Outer Worlds. Yeah, Outer Worlds. Okay.
Waterfall. I can't wear the medium armor, right? I think I can only wear light armor. Actually, I don't know. Analyze.
Yeah, but Dogsplained, if you're gonna play the Legendary Edition, play all 3 of them. What's the fucking point? If you're gonna skip the meatiest one, why play it?
What?
Yeah, Outer Worlds. Thank you, Sadie. I liked Outer Worlds. A lot of people didn't. I really like it. Parvati, man, I love Parvati.
Where the hell is that?
Parvati's my girl. She's my waifu in that game.
Straight ahead. Okay.
Oh my god, it makes me not want to finish this video if he didn't play too.
Yes, now reminder, guys, that
There's
the best
no
way to
hope.
help me out is to tip me. So, wait a minute.
I mean, Carl Eusebus has a This Is How You Don't Play of Mass Effect 2. I think maybe next time we'll watch that.
Oh, it's over here.
Because I really want to see him play Mass Effect 2. I want to see him do the suicide mission. That's what I want. I want to see how he deals with the suicide mission.
With a question mark or the exclamation
So
point.
we're gonna watch one of those at some point.
Tali is my decrypt expert, and I didn't bring her with me.
If I'm really in it for punishment today, when we're done with this, I might pull up a Mass Effect 2. This you don't play.
Party. I can't. I wish I could change my party. I can't. That blows. So I got cryo round 6. That's what it was. I got cryo round 6. I think cryo round sucks too.
Cryo round 6 is powerful.
Correctly. That's pretty funny actually. I kept his shit. Let's see here. See, this is Tsunami 6. What am I? No, I'm using the handgun. So.
Yeah, Outer Worlds is a lot of fun. You could break
30%
that game in a lot of interesting ways, and the game would just let you.
Hey pal, you just blowing from Stupid Town?
Dude, that fight is so glitched out. Sometimes the game makes it so that you get stuck to the floor. Because she has biotic abilities, and sometimes she'll use it immediately, and you just get plastered to the floor like you're super glued, and you can't move.
Plastered.
And just shoot you till you're dead, and you can't do anything about it. We don't have any Asari armor whatsoever.
Well, no shit.
Well, Asari is human, though. Asari wears human armor.
Can wear the heavy armor.
Holy Jesus. What is that?
Oh, okay. Thank you, Dogsplain.
Dang it, Liara. Why do you keep
That's a
getting killed
really
by
good
Rachni?
thing to do, is to block the animations.
Embarrassing us.
When we get to Hitman 2, inevitably, I'll have to deal with animations, and I'll block them because I don't want that shit on our videos. So I'll block them.
Unearthing mundane items buried in long-forgotten Prothean ruins.
A powerful Asari warrior.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Oh no.
Yep. My lady just left for the city. She's gonna be out until dinner time. So when this is done, I'm gonna go edit some more Hitman. I'm excited. I gotta go finish editing Sapienza. Boy, that's a good one. This puzzle was so basic. Like, this puzzle was designed for actual children. Like, if you hit the buttons enough times, it'll solve itself. Hello?
I almost got it. I'm trying to remember how to do it.
Why you always lying?
It's been a million years since I did this puzzle.
No.
There we go, did it.
That's just really sad.
I feel that this team I'm using is a good mix. Of
Good use of Garth. Big ups Garth Algar.
You got pure biotics with Liara, and I'm kind of a combination. I have a little bit of tech, but I have a lot of biotics. Tali is my decrypt expert, and I didn't bring her with me, so I'm not going to be able to decrypt anything on this fucking planet now.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Like, decrypting stuff in this game doesn't matter. It's completely missable.
Is so broken. That's why I love it. She sucks. Singularity is so broken. You know what's funny? I'm almost positive if you go pure renegade in this part, you could kill everyone and just walk through murdering everybody. Like, you don't have to talk to no one. You're just like, oh, fuck you, and you start shooting. Yeah, see, they're all standing there. I'm pretty sure if you go renegade, you just kill everybody.
I mean, no. Wait, how do you get lost in this part? This complex is
Chestnut's
not
still
that
alive.
big.
I mean, the stuffed squirrel that I used to have here. Chestnut, yes, is in the closet.
Good
Oh,
lord,
is this it right
Dave.
here? To the hot labs.
Hot labs, the Derek style labs.
So confused. Is there another way to go? The hot labs door doesn't open. Oh, is this it right here? To the hot labs.
The hot labs. I'm gonna check something on my phone because he's being boring right now. Checking my messages.
Pretty common sense.
Yeah! The hot labs.
Nope, I think it's time for singularity.
Check that symbol, Dave.
Activate singularity.
Stop it. Stop
So
it.
you can find me. Stop. And now you're dead. You're floating all above our heads.
I appreciate the added SOS in the edit. It works.
Don't mess with me. I'll activate singularity. I'll activate singularity.
What even is this? He thinks this is meaningful content, guys.
Singularity's too good in this game. Liara keeps dying instantly. I don't know why. She sucks.
Die.
Lost it.
What? What? I gotta see that again. His goat laughs fascinate me.
Lost it.
It's so stupid. He's so stupid.
Ow.
Denied! Sit down!
And you die.
He's not even
This is what
taking
always
cover. He's
happens.
just running. He's just running right up to her and
She
taking
hits
shots.
you with the thing that knocks you down, and then she just blows you away. There's nothing you can do about it at all. You're completely fucked.
Yeah, did not take cover. First thing you do is
All right.
create
That's that.
distance
Now, I'm
between
trying to
you and
remember.
Benezia and take cover. That's the first thing
I'm
you're
trying to remember how
supposed to
get
do
back
in that
inside, 'cause
thing.
I'm pretty sure we can still go back inside and talk to the people.
Guess what?
That's where we came from. The
Wrong.
labs. Do we have to? Maybe we have to backtrack the whole way. I'm trying to remember.
Well,
I
if you
remember the
pull
hot
up your
labs, we had
map,
to do
there'll be
that
an
and kill
objective
them.
marker. Grandfather Nurgle, that's a good point. You're right. Back at this time, he did the singing during quiet moments in hopes that someone would make him a song, because that was a thing for years and years and years.
Back once you come here and do this? I don't remember that. I actually don't remember that, and I played this game many times. I don't remember being completely locked out. I remember being able to go back and telling them what happened. I remember a lot about this game, Mass Effect 1. I don't believe it. Kaiden. What's coming? We already had this conversation, didn't we?
No.
I swear we already had this one.
Wanting to believe everything will be fine.
Yeah, I should remember that after what happened.
Yeah, we did this.
I think you'd carry a grudge over the crap you took from Burness.
Before I met Vernus,
Wow, his...
I knew as much
So,
as any other civilian.
look at his character model and look at Caden's, right? So Caden's character model is the most basic as hell Mass Effect character model.
Tried to tell us what to
I don't know if I did.
And
the rest of
then,
this conversation.
where's Phil's? I want Phil's again.
That's not a lot of time to understand.
No, I think I did have this conversation. It sounds familiar.
See how human
Where's Phil's?
they're not different.
I want to demonstrate something.
They're jerks and saints, just like us.
I don't remember.
Hell, by the time I got payback, I didn't even
Come on.
want it anymore.
This also just looks like a basic as fuck, indistinct Mass Effect character. He made the most milquetoast dude he possible. Like, this looks like something that like a like NPC generator spat out. This, it's really bad.
What happened? How'd you get payback?
I don't see you snapping very easily. What finally did it?
He hurt a girl, broke her arm. She reached for a glass of water instead of pulling it biotically.
Yeah, we read
She
this
wanted a
already.
drink without getting a nosebleed.
Yeah, we read this.
Vernus lost.
Read this? What?
Yeah, we're just gonna skip this. We already did this conversation. I already heard it.
Race, I'd hate humans too.
A reasonable.
Everyone present the company except.
But it said we didn't. This is so weird. I know I had this conversation with him, where I said Vernus, right? Vernus was trying to make a girl
Who cares?
move a cup of
Just
water,
move on.
but with her mind, she didn't want to do it. So he snapped at her, and then he beat the shit out of Vernus or something like that. But why did it act
Exactly,
like I never talked to him?
exactly, Nurgle. That's my point. It looks like any
wonder if
other
this game still has a
NPC.
lot of
Like
the
it doesn't
dialogue
look
features
like
and
a
bugs,
Commander
but the same
Shepard model. It
conversations
looks
play
like
out
any
too many
NPC you'd
times.
find
Might be.
anywhere.
It might be that you could have the same conversation 2-3
So
times
basic.
and still get the experience for it as if it's the first time you ever did it, right?
Wrong!
Oh, okay. So he was thinking the conversation was what made progress on the experience, but it was the codex entry related to a topic of
Why are
conversation.
they asking me this?
You're interested in me? It's hard to tell.
Maybe I'm not. I guess you've been too busy saving the galaxy to think about.
I wasn't doing any dialogue choices that have to do with the relationship.
This guy's a bitch.
Ah! Now, so many different choices here, and depending on how you do this, you can either actually continue to have Rex with you, or it's the end of Rex and the entire franchise.
You don't
and then he gets replaced by other characters in future
need charm and
installments.
intimidate
So,
to do this
if you're
necessarily. There's a way to
maximum
dialogue it out.
renegade, you could say don't be naive. You could actually,
But you should charm or intimidate. I believe you don't need to go one way or the other in terms of charm or intimidate. I'm pretty sure my first playthrough as a kid, as an actual child in 2007,
charismatic.
I did this without
charm or
the
intimidate to resolve an impossible situation.
without the extremes.
2 very boring minutes later.
Sucks, but I can maximize charm. Look, there it is. I've almost maxed Paragon. See that? I'm very close to maxing it. To get the best outcome on Vermeer, you need to have either maxed charm or maxed intimidation. But I can maximize charm. Look, maxed Paragon. I've almost maxed Paragon. Maxed charm.
But I can maximize charm, look.
Maxed Paragon. I've almost maxed Paragon.
You just don't get it.
Either of these two will do, Commander. Both seem
Kirahi,
to sacrifice
big
their
ups.
lives if necessary, though if we are lucky, such
Hold the
sacrifices
line.
won't be required.
I forget, like, no, I think Caden needs to arm
Oh,
the
it
bomb
does.
and actually supposed to go
Harkin,
with
right?
them, right?
Yeah, we see him. Well, we're not going to see him on this because Phil didn't play Mass Effect 2. But yeah, Harkin.
Brilliant.
I know the guy you're talking about.
These giants do not
Hey,
seem
Joel.
to give
How are
us
you?
solace here, but they are not all that we are. Before the network, there was the fleet. Before
I love
diplomacy,
Captain Kirahi.
there
He's
were
one of my favorite
soldiers.
dudes. I'm so happy you can like keep him alive and bring him to Mass Effect 3.
But before that, we held the line.
He's like material to the war in Mass Effect 3.
Krogan, but before that,
I also
we
like how
held the
Morden
line.
knows him.
Our influence will stop Saren. In the battle today, we will hold the line.
Also, I'm just gonna say it. Morden Solus, best companion in Mass Effect 2. Like objectively, Morden is so fucking good.
Hell was that?
If I'm getting 2-shot kills, the game might be too easy. Get flyers destroyed.
No, you're supposed to get 2-shot kills by now. Like, this is towards the end of the game. Like, you should be cutting through everything.
Damn.
That's right, Oaktails. Hold the line.
I think that's it, and that's what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to blow up those tanks. Get flyers
The limiter
destroyed.
works.
Get flyers
Yes.
destroyed. Get flyers fucking destroyed.
You idiot!
Hit me, Joker.
That ship's sovereign. It's moving. I don't know what you did.
What's this head nod? He's just.
It's coming your way and it's coming hard. You need to wrap things up in there fast.
There's nothing we can do here. Idea, Shepard?
Let's head to the breeding facility. Joker can pick us up after we set the nuke.
Ah, the breeding facility. All right.
Let's dance. That's my idea. Let's dance.
Yeah, Luna, I swear I remembered saving Rex
Shepherd,
without
shuffle.
doing charm or intimidate. Like, there's a way. I know there's a way.
They don't make the music like they used to 13 years ago.
Shut up, Phil. This music is amazing.
Oh, yeah.
Mass Effect 1 soundtrack is great.
Uh-oh.
It's already here. There's gas pouring out all over the bomb site.
Uh-oh. The jets are coming. Ah! Oh! You fuckhead.
Why are you using a sniper rifle?
I wasn't ready for that. Come on. That was bullshit.
Hey Carl, thanks for coming by. We're watching your This Is How You Don't Play, and it's great, dude. I love your stuff. I'm addicted. I'm officially addicted to your stuff. These edits are so funny.
Vaporizing them with a fucking handgun from that range. Oh fuck.
Yeah. Nurgle, he's always pretending he understands. He never understands anything. That's why he talks so much. The more words you say, the less you understand. He says a lot of words. Like, his actions should speak to the way he understands and deals with this game. And his actions are meandering.
Where to go? I don't know. But there's water out here.
There is literally one door you go through in this part, and he's not. Nope.
Do the shepherd shuffle.
He thinks this is good content. He thinks this is fun,
Shepherd shuffle now.
or meaningful, or chill. Although I think this was chill. This was pre-chill arc.
Where to go? Where do I go? The door doesn't open. I don't know where to go. Where do I go? To say Williams, I don't know. I guess it's this door right here.
Yeah. Yes.
No shit.
They told you go through the door. Like at the end of that dialogue, they said go through the door, and he didn't.
Yeah. Kill the Krogan. Kill the fucking Krogan.
What's the clip King Jad uses all the time with The Rock, where he says, for the next 20 minutes, I'm going to be talking and saying absolutely nothing. That's what Phil does his entire life. He writes a 5,000 word diatribe, but says nothing.
In his nutsack, in his gas nutsack, his ball bearings are on fire, baby. Yeah.
And this wasn't that long ago, chat. This was 2019.
Yeah, here's another one.
This wasn't that long ago. This was less than 4 years ago.
All right. Well then, that was exciting, wasn't it?
No.
Whoever you rescue lives. Whoever you don't rescue dies. In reality, it doesn't really matter. It's got funds, you know.
It really matters.
Because both characters aren't great. Like, Kaidan is a tech and biotic fusion. He's not a great combat character. Ashley's all soldier, and that sucks too. Characters that had excellent character development and meant something. So it doesn't really matter who you choose. Meaningful dialogue choices. And it doesn't really change
Yeah,
the
Luna,
outcome
the
of the series at
camera,
all.
in that part, the camera swings around.
We had to make a critical choice.
I love the
between
inclusion
going to
of
rescue
Greta
Ashley
Thunberg.
or
That's a
Aiden.
nice touch.
In reality, it doesn't really matter. Critical choice.
Big up Snoot. Yeah, he's not
I've
funny.
been
This is the
fatigued.
worst. And he skipped Mass Effect 2. I can't believe he skipped Mass Effect 2. Kaidan is a beast in Mass Effect 3. Kaidan is very OP in Mass Effect 3. Kaidan is functionally more useful than Ashley.
Whoa!
Because
Fuck.
Ashley's ability is
That
that
was
she has,
almost dead.
I think she has Carnage and she can use all the guns. Which is not as special as Kaidan's abilities. Although, like, Jacob Taylor is basically the new Kaidan. Like, there's obvious surrogates for other characters. No, no, no.
Jeez, you walked right
close.
the fuck up to me. There's another one back there.
You gonna heal up?
A sniper.
You gonna heal up? Your frisbee missed, dude.
Not doing anything. Damn, one shot. One freaking
Are you gonna
shot
heal?
to the face.
This is annoying me. He has
That's when I
8
play Mass
metagel,
Effect
and he's not
3.
healing.
Will I be able to have
He should heal.
Aiden join you, or will you be Ashley? To my knowledge,
Because once his
whoever you
shields
save in
drop,
Mass
he's
Effect
like he's
1
one shot
has a
basically.
supplementary role in only one
I think
side
he
mission in Mass
has
Effect 2,
he has
but then I believe
armor or
Mass Effect
something
3
on that's
actually
giving him a
has only
slight
playable
regeneration.
character
There
and
we
one
go.
of your earliest party members, actually. So I think we'll be good. I think they will actually be a character in Mass Effect 3 right off the
Yeah,
bat.
I played Andromeda and liked it actually.
What's the frame rate like? Oh, it's smooth. This is smooth. 60 frames right now.
Denied! Sit down!
That's what I was saying. I knew he was going to be one shot. This goes to show that like the game is not the point for him. If he just played the game, actually played the game and read and was a good student about what the game was telling him, he could play the game a little better.
It's the second hardest.
Wrong, 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 wrong.
Normal, veteran, hardcore, insanity.
Hardcore insanity.
I just realized they don't do this again in the other games, right?
Wrong.
I think after Mass Effect 1, they don't do that anymore, which is crazy because you do it like twice in this game. It's like super important, and then you never do this ever again in Mass Effect 2 or 3. You just forgot that it even existed. Because remember, the Asari are kind of supposed to be kind of like the Vulcans. Turians maybe are kind of like Vulcans, right?
This man is totally insane.
Where they can have a mind meld with you and
No consistency.
share a common mind, share a
No
common
consistency
thought process or
whatsoever
whatever. So
in
that way
anything
you
he
can get in
says.
and try to read what the protein signal said because you can't decipher.
Nothing.
But then they forget all about that. They just took it out of this whole series. Like, oh well, Mass Effect 2 and 3 there's enough gunplay and fucking explosions. No one's gonna remember this fucking sci-fi plot shit. Just fucking take that shit out, right? They totally forget about it.
You're wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong.
Yeah, Nurgle, you might have a point. In Mass Effect 2 and 3, the
guess,
characters
and
are
this is what
much
I
more
always
self-sufficient, and the
Saren
characters
was
will...
actually a good guy. Spectre.
Your party members will
wasn't
use
some
powers and
evil
abilities
asshole
that make sense at the time. Mass Effect 1, you have to be much more diligent in how you program and mix them.
Luck to run into the Geth when when Sovereign showed up, and Sovereign's control is so strong that he basically indoctrinated him on the spot.
This is for him, by the way. He's explaining it so that he can hear it again to make sure that he understood it.
I'm gonna save the universe. I'm doing this to inside intel on him so I could turn it on him later. He just can't. He can't break out of that mind control anymore. You know, like
he's talking about the indoctrination theory.
And the next
Joel.
thing you know, boop, he's indoctrinated, and now he ends up being the major pawn for Sovereign because he's more powerful than all of the Geth. So he's going to be the figurehead of the movement of Sovereign to try to get that initial foothold in the universe and take everything over. So I
all right, catch you later, Joel.
Actually, in all my runs,
have a good one, buddy.
Thought that Sovereign actually was a villain. He's just a tool. He's someone who got taken over and mind control, which is really screwed up.
Bitch, are you for real?
Saren despises humanity. That's why he attacked.
Nice camera placement.
Your species needs to learn its place, Shepard.
My honest guess, and this is what I always figured, Saren was actually a good guy Spectre.
I know Saren. He's working with the Geth for one reason: to exterminate the entire human race.
Saren was always a space bigot. Like, not to get too lore deep, but there's a great book on him and Anderson. And Saren was he was always just a killer.
I never actually.
There's a point in the book where Saren burns down a fucking hospital to get one guy.
Saren was actually a good guy.
What is this fucking bullshit?
Actually, I don't think I can wear medium armor either. So I think what it is you have
Saren's actually not a bad guy.
Something to do with either maxing Paragon or Renegade, and I maxed Paragon. So I think because I maxed it, I was able to come here and I was able to get the Spectre equipment.
No.
Yeah, I'm pretty
sure.
sure.
It's the Spectre Requisitions Office.
Healer, you've got a problem. You need to get treatment.
Champions. Yes,
Jesus,
good catch.
He is addicted. Pretty fucked up. Crazy addict.
Leave that to me.
I love that semi-transparency. Big ups, Carl.
Come back online.
I Any other
This
options?
is such a fun
let's
edit.
do it. Fuck it. We did everything else.
Let's
Just,
do it.
The only thing left is
I'll take
pointless
care of
side
the
missions. Oh, excellent content. Like, really, seriously. I don't remember where I'm supposed to go. Do the shepherd shuffle dance? Oh, I don't think I'm supposed to go here. What am I doing? Where am I supposed to go? I forgot.
You ready to get the hell off this station, Commander?
I don't remember where else to go. I really don't. I don't know where I'm supposed to go to escape the station. I forgot.
Make sure you're in the...
Lionel, yeah, they took him out of context, dude. What are we supposed to do? What?
I don't remember. I don't know. Embassies? I don't remember where to go.
The Normandy.
Meet with Nasana? Who the fuck is Nasana?
Nasana
No,
Dantius.
that isn't a
Come
random
on.
side mission.
How do I remember these NPCs from 10 years ago?
Yeah, that's it. The only thing here is a random side mission with this Nasana. I don't want to do that. I don't remember
Nasana
where to go.
Dantius. She's the one that wants you to go take out that ship full of biotics, right? See, how do I remember shit and he doesn't?
Oh, I forgot. Anyone remember? I actually have no
It's
recollection.
okay, guys. He said he's sorry. Yeah, I might be a gamer, Lionel. Could it be that I actually like this series of games? Could it be that this series of games was like
I don't know what to do.
very pivotal in like defining my taste
know
of
what to
games, and
do.
I still look back on them fondly to this day? Because I love Mass Effect. It makes me want to play this game right now, but I don't have time, and I'm already playing Cyberpunk.
This sucks.
I have to edit Hitman later today, so
Go to the Normandy.
I might, guys, I might
How do I get to
later
the
on
Normandy?
tonight. I might go on to my personal channel and stream some Hitman. I feel like streaming Hitman. I don't know. We'll see. Keep an eye out for that.
This goes to CSAC.
CSEC is where the Normandy lives. dude.
Wait, what?
You idiot! I'm doing the right thing, apparently. Apparently, I needed to go to CSEC, and there's an elevator that takes you to the Normandy.
How many times has he been here?
Okay. Is this it? Yes, the document. Of course, those of us who played the sequel.
Oh,
know
Lefty's
Sir
playing
Bruce is the one
Hitman
who
right now.
revived
Big
Shepard
ups,
and turned him
Lefty.
into Super Soldier.
Awesome. I might stream it on the Logan K channel later if there's time. It depends on how much I want to work on our edits.
In
today.
my opinion, the first game is actually the best of the trilogy because of the story. That's 100% a lie. You know, of all the games that I played in the Mass Effect series, all 4 of them, I definitely think Mass
I
Effect
like
2
our
is the best.
contrasting
Now, she
styles,
only
Lefty.
uses,
I don't
if
think our
remember
contrasting
correctly,
styles will be more
pistol
apparent
and
than they
shotgun,
will
right?
next weekend when we do
Wrong.
another waiting room. And it's me playing
But you did Vanguard
Sapienza.
for the playthrough. It's a lot of fun. The later entries too. Biotic charge.
So
is
that'll be
good.
fun as hell.
Yeah, you pretty much need biotics. It's very essential to be able to charge your shields, but also
Yeah, dude. I like games. Phil likes money. We're not the same. Yes.
Float and stuff. Pretty important.
I spend money on
Tech is
games.
good.
I don't buy
If you just
games
have
to make
tech,
money.
you're very
That's the
limited in what
difference.
you can do. It's good to have a
Phil
good
buys
mix
games with
when it
the
comes
with the
to
intention of wringing
party.
every fucking penny out of them. I buy games because I
mixed
enjoy them.
combination. You don't want to have all of one kind of attack.
What in God's holy name are you blathering about?
Just all over I'm doing a soldier build, but I don't have any of the biotics. I'll try to use them when I play the second game. Dude, if you don't have biotics or tech,
What I'm
it's
saying,
so
Lefty, is I
hard.
think
A soldier build, I
both of
feel
our
is
play
the hardest
styles are equally fun. They're just different.
I mean that too. Like you need to have the ability.
Our waiting room was
They're cool.
so
I mean,
fucking
the guns
fun.
in this game are better than the abilities.
Yeah. Yes. I have 800 Hitman hours and you have 8. Yes. That's why. I see it in my head. It's like I decoded the Matrix.
Oh my God, Spectre Gear.
Although there are some gaps in my Hitman 2 map knowledge.
Yo, the
so.
Spectre Gear is insane. This
Yo!
gun's completely broken. Oh my god, dude, the skin is way broken.
You're
I forgot
supposed
how
to
good
be
this
OP.
computer is.
You're supposed to be OP at this point, though. This is the end of the game. Literally, this is the end of the game. I don't know why he's so surprised that he's doing damage. And even so, he's not doing enough damage. I remember going through this sequence and dropping drones in like 2 or 3 shots.
Oh, here we go again with this shit.
And he's doing it at about
God
8.
damn it. Singularity.
So even for being relatively strong at this point, because of his inventory, he's still underpowered. He's also not taking cover. Notice that.
Fuckers are fast.
Oh, all of his companions have the basic weapons. Yes.
Got him. Got him. Okay, good shit. If you don't have biotics or tech, the game's so hard. A soldier build, I feel, is the hardest build in the game. Alright, so where am I supposed to go now?
Again, how do you... Like, this game is so linear. Like, Mass Effect 1 is incredibly linear. I don't know how he's getting lost. I remember getting turned around in this environment a couple of times, but not like this. Yeah, Sadie, I agree. Gorilla Arms is amazing in Cyberpunk. I'm playing currently with a quick hack, pistol, and monowire build with a street kid life path. It's a lot of fun.
I don't think I'm supposed to go back to the Mako, am I? That's back here.
No. Dave.
Oh, we are. Almighty Tevin to me $4.20 says I need you to go to King's Landing and kill Tyrion Lannister for me. You do realize Game of Thrones ended a long time ago, like many years ago.
Game of Thrones? Wait, but I thought Final Fantasy was trying to copy Game of Thrones.
You might have missed on that one. Like, you may be behind the 8 ball on that one. I'm just saying.
What does he mean when he says words?
The thing is about Mass Effect.
Oh, Gorilla Fist Nomad. That's a cool background.
Skip 2.
I might do a. I was talking earlier this morning for when Phantom Liberty comes out. I might do a melee street kid
build. That
build.
won't make any sense. Okay, but seriously, you can. Skip
I might just get do like a street kid build with a Sandevistan and Gorilla Arms and just punch everyone in the face.
Side quests and the like.
Dodge all the bullets and punch everyone in the face.
Go right to the third and understand the plot, because this one you're trying to stop Sovereign from warping in the Reapers, and the third one the Reapers are arriving and you have to stop the Reapers. It makes this, it's the same plot. And 2, it's stupid. It's like, oh, there's these collectors that show up.
Why do it?
It's a complete filler plot. You know, of all the games that I played in the
it's not. Mass Effect 2 is not the filler plot. The thing is, it's a bait and switch. In Mass Effect 1, you thought you beat the Reapers. And then the collector threat was the threat in Mass Effect 2. But what you learn is Mass Effect 2, the collectors were indoctrinated by the Reapers. So the Reaper problem, it's not a filler plot. It is, Mass Effect 2 is the plot, actually.
Series, all 4 of them. I definitely think Mass Effect 2 is the best one. That's my opinion. But the main plot is
Corpo hacker with shotguns.
It basically had a wide variety of characters.
That sounds fun, trying.
Robust story, and really just to be completely skipped.
I think I'm basically gonna play like a boxer build, like a street kid boxer build. I'll just get him a Sandevistan implant. Be unstoppable.
So it's funny. I'm gonna beat this game next time I play it, and then I'm gonna start Mass Effect 3, and I guarantee you it's like a smooth transition. It won't even matter that I'm not playing 2. Seriously.
2 is some of the best Mass Effect. 2 is actually some of the best Mass Effect. Here, I'm gonna pause. Let's actually peep some of these comments. Good news. That's bad news, man. Yeah, dude. He's so stupid. The elusive man? Hello?
The storyline of Mass Effect 1
Grunt?
big grand finale
Hello?
session, and I will likely jump right into Mass Effect 3 from this Legendary Edition, and I guarantee you the plot's
Shadow
gonna probably
Broker?
make perfect
Hello?
sense because you don't need to play 2. It's pretty funny.
Okay, cool. Yeah, the goal. Okay, yeah, we've got just a few minutes left. The goal for me was to be done with this before the pre-stream because I'm not doing the pre-stream. Fuck that. And I really don't think I'm gonna do the DSP's DSP. I'm gonna leave that to someone. Hopefully, someone does it. Ain't gonna be me.
So, for example, in this game, there's a
Yeah,
mission
Johnny,
for
he
Garrus
skipped
who
2.
tells you that,
He
oh, you
skipped
always wanna go
2
hunt
because
down
he
this
said,
doctor
quote, the
who's
plot of 2 is
experimenting
filler. He
on
said the plot of 2 is
and they
filler.
never could. Like
Mass
like,
Effect
C-Sec
2
told them,
is
oh,
the
you can't
plot
chase
of
the
Mass
doctor
Effect.
because you might hurt humans or have human casualties if you try to chase this doctor that does these crazy bio experiments on people. But if you do the mission, all you do is you go to his base, you storm the base, you fight the doctor and his husks, because that's what happened. The people became husks after he experimented on them. And that's the end of the mission. You get some experience, you get some weapons. Garrus is happy for a
You're
second.
gonna not
it.
understand parts of 3 because you didn't play 2.
It doesn't really matter if you do the mission or not. Character development, it meant something. It adds nothing to the game.
There you go. Big ups, Carl.
all the Spectre equipment.
Couldn't have said it better. No notes. No notes.
As soon as you get a Spectre piece of equipment, you're like, oh my god, I can just look at it. Brutalize the motherfuckers. They don't stand a chance.
What did he say? Myrtleize?
Brutalize the motherfuckers.
Myrtleize?
They
Not
don't
a word.
stand a chance. We should honestly tear through this whole final segment because this gun is so overpowered. Look at that. What? Right through the shield. Like literally right through the shield. I'm stuck.
You're right, Nurgle. Phil doesn't get anything.
This is on veteran difficulty. So
I cannot believe he skipped 2
the
in
harder
this.
difficulty.
I know I've said that like a dozen times, but it bears repeating. What?
Surprise, motherfucker.
Denied. Sit down. He killed me. He murdered me. Should honestly tear through this whole
Pokey,
final
fruit roll-ups
segment.
or gushers. I'm gonna have to
So
put that to a
overpowered.
poll. Thank you for the feedback.
So when I see a Krogan, I gotta actually use abilities.
The guns in this game are better than the abilities.
Alright, we're almost done, I believe. I think there's like one more segment. Although I think it's the fucking segment. He fell again. They just keep falling. They keep running and falling on their own faces. Comedy pratfalls. Yup, this is what I thought it is. This is the segment. There's fucking rocket turrets and they're
Okay.
a pain in the fucking
Have fun
ass.
with that.
I blew one up. Okay, good. This handgun's ridiculous.
He needs
Hello,
to
Stealth
get
and Shadow.
further
Sorry,
in
yeah.
there. Phil.
This handgun is so good I can shoot these turrets from a million miles away. Look.
Pokey, how are you not modded in here?
I did not. Sit down. No.
I gave you a wrench. I swear. I gave you a wrench like a long time ago. I'm adding you as a mod.
Oh no!
You were modded like when we started the channel. What's wrong? What? Hello? Resume. Resume. Oh, Gushers is winning the poll. I'm disappointed in all of you. I'm disappointed in all of you. You could give yourself sugar tattoos with fruit roll-ups. Oh, try it. Try it. I'm disappointed in you. I should have known you were a Gushers type of person. Should have known.
Denied! Sit
Oh my
down.
god,
What?
I'm
Lefty,
behind
you
cover.
too? You're a Gushers man? I'm not a Gushers man. I like
I'm
a nice
on
fruit
veteran,
roll
this
up.
is bullshit. I'm behind cover and the rockets are still hitting me with splash damage.
I'll leave the poll up until this set you don't play is over. We got like a couple more minutes left on it. I'm cutting the stream after this, by the way. I'm hungry and I need to eat lunch. He's playing this in the most boring way possible. This is so stupid. Apparently the Zoomer vote is Gushers and the Boomer vote is Fruit Roll-Ups. How is this entertaining?
Of course!
He's cheesing this so hard.
3 down. It's a super cheap way to do it.
Yeah. Oh, dude, I'm gonna end the poll on a split. Compromise. No, dog's playing.
So
I think I think both are.
That's just really sad.
So eating the whole
Now
fruit
it should
roll up
be
at
fine,
once
but
is
you
a
have to do
perfectly
that.
valid way to do it.
Oh my god. Stop fucking lying.
Jack Wall, outstanding composer for this game. All the music in this game
Agree.
is so fucking good, and Jack Wall composed it all. Hilarious. People are, oh, he's not in tune. Dude, first of all, I'm not even playing the instruments. What are you talking about? My camera's delayed. And the thing is,
He
with a
does not
webcam
snap
on a capture
on-
setup like this,
on
the
the
webcam
twos.
has slight delay. So I always
You're
have
supposed to
sync
snap on the
audio
twos,
that I'm
and
saying
he snaps
with
on
the
the
webcam.
ones, and it's really
and when
annoying.
I do that, it delays the webcam. What you're seeing on webcam is slightly
Second
delayed
beat,
from when
Phil.
I'm actually doing it.
Second beat.
So the webcam is not going to be in sync. When I'm bobbing my head, it's not going to be in sync to the music. But it's only been like that since the beginning of me doing direct capture and webcams. And, in 8-9 years, people haven't fucking figured it out yet. Bullshit. What I'm going to do.
But if your
I'm gonna
camera's
roll
delayed, you
right
should
into
solve
Mass
for
Effect
that.
3,
There
which
are
makes
ways to
sense.
solve for that.
It's hilarious because the choices you make in Mass Effect 1 really don't affect Mass Effect 2 at all. Mass
Yeah,
Effect 2
big
is
up,
its own
Spooky.
entity.
The
These
Street
choices I
Fighter
just made
movie is great.
directly
I love
affect
it.
Mass Effect 3.
All right, so that's it. Big ups Carl for this video. That's it, everybody. I'm gonna cut the stream, eat lunch, do some editing, maybe play some games. I don't know. Quick question for everybody before we go. Does anybody know who? Is Detractor Beam doing the pre-stream today? Who's got the pre-stream today? I ain't gonna do it. I'm done. I'm done with this. I'm trying to think. Decepticon is okay. Decepticon is doing Circle of Protection with Indrid. So if you guys are interested in Cobe's videos, I'll send you there. I'll pin the link in the chat. But if you guys want to catch up with them, they're funny. I'm hoping someone does it. I don't know. Oh, Fraga. That's right. That's right. And I think Fraga is Almighty Loser. So let me find him. Yes, there he is. Yep, Fraga is doing he's doing the pre-stream / day stream. So I'm gonna put this in the chat as well. If you guys, if anybody's interested, if anybody has not subbed to Fraga, aka Almighty Loser, go sub to him. He's good. I'm gonna spam his link in the chat, and then obviously Decepticon is with Indrid right now. So there we go. So you got Fraga to cover the pre-stream. I'm gonna clock out, do some editing, and the like, and may even play some games later. But I'm gonna play my oinky video, and then we're out of there. So big ups, chat. Thank you everybody for coming by. Great day today. Hope everybody enjoys their weekend. Bye.
sausage, and even Spam. Oink. A nice rolled roast or a chop on to fry. Oink. A big bag of pig skins can make me cry. I like pig products, I never deny them. Pig products, bake them or fry them.